Wednesday edition of the Sports Cage. We are one day away from the battle in the West. Riders, Edmonton Elks. It's for Regina Motor Products on this Wednesday, like every Wednesday. Great folks out there. The deal is you get out, get an oil change or a health check on your vehicle before August 31st. $25 Esso gift card coming your way. Stock is great. Treat yourself, buy a Corvette. RMP, Regina Motor Products in Regina. All of our guests are going to join us today on that Western Pizza guest hotline. While you're buying a vet, grab a wheel. Western Pizza, generous toppings on all their pizzas, all the Greek favorites you can't make at home. And then you participate all show on the Prairie Land Rentals text line, 936-6262. Prairie Land Rentals, 600 Albert Street in Regina, Husqvarna dealer. Any of your Husqvarna needs and anything you need rental, the owner will help you when you walk through the door. Our show today, lots from the Riders. We're going to get into it. We're going to hear from Corey Mace. We're going to hear from Trevor Harris as he gets set to take on that Edmonton Elks defense. We're also going to have Coach Mace talking about the Rankin family and Cody Fajardo facing them. Scott Schultz, the old 96er, is going to come in. Midweek Sound Off. That's coming up in like 7 minutes time. So stay tuned for that. Hour 2, more from the Riders. The NASCAR Report with Sharky. Hour 3, sprinkle of the day, Glen Suitor, special edition of press coverage before the game. Glen's getting on an airplane. So it's a little pre-record. He breaks down the game from his lens for tomorrow night. Again, 936-6262. We're going to do a Where Do You Land Wednesday as well. It's Colson's first Where Do You Land Wednesday. Now, it's a fun question, people, or it's a fun topic. You don't have to go too deep into it. We've had great response. All the regulars messaging in every week. Sharky is here because tomorrow's a short one and radio only tomorrow. There he is. Sharky is always for Flooring Superstore. Trent Dickin and his team ran into Trent the other day. There's a lot of people getting cabin work done. All kinds of flooring at a cabin.
Said he was moving stuff like crazy. Yeah.
Do-it-yourselfer. Lots of do-it-yourselfers. Good on you people.
Good for them. Not for me. Good for them.
Yeah. I wouldn't know. I like I said before, I've tried to do laminate once. And that was hard. And that's one of the easiest things to do.
How about your Lionel?
I've never done Lionel, but I want to do Lionel.
You're not
I want to dance
Lionel
on the ceiling with some Lionel. Indoor, outdoor carpet, fake turf, all that. Flooring Superstore on Park Street. All right, Sharky.
Go ahead.
Tomorrow night.
Yes.
Let's be honest. It's a Thursday, and I guess I'm kind of sick of people going, hey, but it's on a Thursday. Who cares? I get if you're driving in from far away, it's not ideal. It is summer.
It's a tough one for Meadow Lake. Yep.
It is tough. If you're coming in from Meadow or Beauville or Pachinak, any of those spots, it's a tough twirl.
You don't even know where Pachinak is.
I spent 3 weeks in Pachinak one summer.
Really?
Yeah, working up there as a kid in a store. My cousins lived up there from there. It was a pilgrimage. It was unbelievable.
Glad you did it.
I learned a lot about the Hudson Bay Company, being that far north, and how important that was. And the water was so clear. We played Man Tracker. This was like late 80s, early 90s. Like
before it was Man Tracker.
There's no technology.
It was Kid Tracker.
These guys didn't have technology at their house. I don't even know if they had cable.
No.
It was 3 weeks of like I was so good at hide and go seek.
How about fishing? Did you catch anything?
I was never a big fisherman. I don't remember fishing up there, but I remember jumping off the dock. And the water was so clear.
Beautiful. Yeah.
But the one spot of one dock, it was too shallow, and I did a cannonball, and my foot hit a pointy rock, and still to this day I got a scar because the rock went right into my foot.
Is that the plantar fasciitis?
No,
okay.
That's different. And when you're up in Pachinak, you are nowhere near anywhere for medical attention. So it was like, bandage up, let's keep her going.
Put some mud on it, you'll be fine.
Hide and seek doesn't wait for anyone. We got to get going. But yeah, Thursday night game tomorrow. We're hoping for a good crowd. We'll get to Matt Young's tweet in a bit, what they're expecting sold and distributed out there. Talk to Spiro from Western Pizza because they got the fantastic pizza pie for the games.
Yeah, they got everything set up
and
in there.
He's kind of debating on what kind of number they're going to see, and it's the two best teams, and it's Edmonton in here.
It's crazy that it's the two best teams on a Thursday night in Regina, but it's the way the schedule works, and it's what we got to do. I'm glad we've got the opportunity to have it here on Thursday. I'm fortunate that I'm in the city. It's not that big a deal for me to wander to Mosaic. I appreciate that others may have a challenge getting here today, but you can always take Friday off and make a weekend of it and do it accordingly, right? So, yeah.
Well, I'm sure a lot of people will. I don't know, the buses will be loading up and heading when. Kate, where do you land on this?
Okay, go ahead.
Here's my thing. The CKRM 100 celebration on Saturday was well attended. It was like, if you're an old school CKRM listener,
I heard the Ayatollah of Canola put on quite a speech.
That is Colin Lovequist?
No,
Smalley. Colin Lovequist, that guy, and he shoots it from the hip.
Yeah.
Willie Cole was the last one. It was great. Okay, the meal.
Okay.
Roast beef.
Yep.
Okay. I'm expecting the slices of roast beef. I've had it connected before. It's good. Yeah. It was already shaved. It was pre-shaved. And it was good.
Okay.
Get to the end. I'm not a horseradish guy.
All right.
That's okay. Don't hold it against me.
I don't.
There was horseradish there. What else should there have been?
Gravy.
Exactly.
No gravy?
Okay, thank you.
There was no gravy?
No gravy. Yeah. So
my God.
So I want to, we're in the majority,
yes.
Right? There's got
if you're going to roast beef,
there's got to be gravy.
Every time.
Now,
doesn't matter whether it's pierogies or whether it's potatoes, there's got to be gravy.
I'm sitting with the fantastic folks from Affordable Trailer Sales at a table. How offside is it if I skip the dishes some gravy to this?
I think if the table's agreed that it should be there, it's got to happen.
Orange bag guy walks into the Connexus on stage and then they're saying, where are you going to get it from? Well, my favorite gravy, because I'm a gravy connoisseur. We've talked about this before.
You have a gift.
I like it from a few different places, but I'm like, how fast can it get here? We might be done eating, and how offside is, or do I meet him outside and kind of sneak it in? Like roast beef without gravy, I don't know if I've ever done that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, that's just wrong.
Okay, we're on the same page then.
It's like, you can't have sour cream and not pierogies. You got to have the two.
Yeah, do you think they forgot?
How do you forget gravy?
Okay. I'm just, thank you. 936-6262.
What did they save, like $1 a plate?
No, I don't know if it's, maybe someone forgot. Maybe there was a problem. Maybe it all spilt earlier.
If they'd have come out and said, we've lost the gravy due to a gravy incident.
You're getting a parking ticket again.
Oh, no.
Okay, we're going to break. Sharky's got to get out of this. Okay. Coming up, Scott
Too late,
Schultz.
doesn't matter. I've already got the ticket.
Right after the break. It is your fault.
It is. I didn't write the thing. Yeah.
Schultz is
got to have gravy.
When we come back in studio, 936-6262. Where do you land Wednesday? Colson's here as well. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Fairland Rentals is buzzing here. 936-6262. Midweek Sound Off for Revive Men's Health Clinic and Lakeview Insurance. Schultz is in studio. Let's throw it out there to you, my man. Am I off my rocker with the roast beef? What do we need there?
Well, it sounds. I was just listening, and what you were describing sounds like pure madness.
Okay.
We've devolved into the 7th level of hell. If there's no gravy, when you've got shaved roast beef, and I had mentioned to you, no au jus, nothing.
No brown sauce at all. Yeah. I would take an au jus.
Sounds very NDP-ish. Okay? Very NDP-ish.
Terry, Rhonda,
oh my goodness.
Sully, Merrick, Ray, Roscoe.
The dollar's got to make sense.
Are saying, come on, you got to have gravy. Thanks for texting in, guys. Jeffrey saying, not even au jus?
Yeah.
Not au jus, no au jus. I don't know. Okay, we're all on the same page so far. You're excited for this one.
Yes. Big game, 5-1 versus 4-1. I just asked you guys in the break, like, are you feeling it? I as a former rider, I always feel like we got it. Even in the bad years when things aren't going right, there's still mystique involved, and we've always had enough where you could make something happen. But now it's like we've got a good team, we've got some depth. Injuries are coming back. We're well into the season, and it's a showdown. It's a showdown. It reminds me of Oh, what's the bowling movie with
Kingpin?
Yeah,
I was gonna say
it's a
Big Lebowski.
showdown. Like it's a heavyweight showdown, and I feel like we're gonna win. But then you look at what we've had some struggle over the week, and how does that play into this? But I'm excited for it.
Big Ern McCracken.
Oh yeah, the big
Against Roy Munson.
Woo!
That's tough. You were talking about it, Sharky. Let's go to you, Schultz, first off. But it's like, I don't know how much, and Schultz, you would know this because you watched a lot of tape at the pro level. I don't know how much you go off what BC did to shut down Rankin or these other teams, because you're kind of your own team. There will be a few things they'll pick up off that, won't they? And
right.
What do you see?
Well, see, the thing is, like, when you're watching the tape or the media copy, I mean, it's tough. You can't get much. But when you're watching a tight end zone copy and a wide copy, you can start putting things together, and some of the things that you can pick up on are far more visible, right? And so it's just about putting in the time, seeing what they're doing, and of course, there's going to be a couple ticks here and there that they are going to adjust to. But the biggest thing, I'm telling you, it's always going to be execution, and it's going to be attention to detail and execute what we do, because they're not, week in, week out, you have to make adjustments, but you're not changing your whole team week in and week out just to beat a team. You're continually getting better and better at what you do, and it really doesn't matter what they do if you execute.
An excellent point, and I think the one thing I would highlight to that is if you can keep them in second and long, right? So don't give Rankin 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
Give them 1, 2, 3, and that's what BC did. We'll give you the 1, 2. We'll load the box. We'll give you 1, 2. What do they do generally on first down? They're going to Rankin. They're going to him a lot.
Yep.
And so force them into those long second downs. And Edmonton has not had success when they're in long second down.
Yep.
That has not been their strength if you look at their games. Right? They're good on second and 3. Yep. Who isn't? But yeah, second and 7, not their success.
The other thing too is you start, and they're not going to do this. And I think all the astute Rider fans out there that have been watching are not going to fall for it. There's also Leak, right? There's Rankin, and then Leak can run the ball, and he does efficiently as well.
Right.
Does. Yeah.
Just to button it up on the end of what you guys are saying, I totally agree with it. It really is about winning first down. And how do you win first down? You got to execute. If we can execute on first down, get them in the long, like you said, the statistics are showing, the eyeball test, you can see that they're struggling in long yards. That's what has to happen. That's what the defense has to focus on.
And I think one of the strengths of our team this year has been our defense in those scenarios where they get to play against somebody. The other thing is teams have scored against Edmonton. They've put up points against them. So our offense is very, very good. I have no disrespect for our offense, and I think Edmonton's defense is in for a world of trouble.
So then the elephant in the room, guys, is it's going to be emotion versus execution.
Yep.
How is this week played in? Not to mention the fact of going on a bye week as well. Now they've already experienced a bye week, come back and been through all that, so they know where some of the pitfalls are and how to beat that. But it's like, I don't know. This might be the biggest coaching challenge of Coach Mace's career so far.
Wow, big statement
for a regular season game. Right up there. What makes Cody so under the radar ish? You know what I mean? Like
unlikable. Let me count the ways.
He'll do that spin out move. He will take off. His legs are still there, even though he's getting up there in age. I just it can't take a lot for granted when you have him back there well, and he's spreading the ball around.
He is spreading the ball around. The one thing about Cody Fajardo, he doesn't seem to, especially now with Edmonton, he doesn't seem to get overly rattled. He's able to, even if they have a couple of bad plays, he's able to come out with the next first down and go, okay, we're going to make this happen again. He seems to be very composed and very under control. And I think that's a great thing when your quarterback's in that kind of scenario. It gives your team a lot to work with.
So you say he doesn't get rattled, and I agree with you. He's settling in out there. But I will say the caveat is yet. Now, the CFL season, as we all know, guys, is a war of attrition. It's a long season, and the ins and the outs. And the things that I've noticed about Fajardo over the years is that he's got skills. Look at what he's done here for us. Taking us almost all the way to the dance.
Yep.
But what happens with him is when the going does get tough for him, when it does break down, he shuts down. And so, and then that's where now it becomes about accountability. What is everyone else doing? What did I do? All these kinds of things. And as a former D lineman, that just doesn't fly. That's why I say very, very Winnipegish. I just, I'm sure he's going to land there at one of these points because of his actions. But the thing of it is, I can recognize, he's got game. There's no question about it. I'm not putting him down. I'm not saying he's a terrible quarterback. It's just that when there's been a number of high pressure situations where he hasn't, he spit the bit, basically.
Yep.
And here we are.
Yep.
J.C. Sherritt, here last year. Now he's there running the defense. Former player-wise, how he will know a lot of the tendencies. He will try and game plan around that, right?
Well, absolutely. He's going to try to bring in anything that he can, that he remembers, and how coaches are. I mean, they've got their playbooks from high school still. These guys that think that way, right? So I'm sure he's going to try to pull out some of those things. But again, you put a year on. He's that much more away from our program. There's things that we're going to be able to do. But again, the word of the day again is execution. If we execute, it really doesn't matter.
That's a great point. It doesn't. If we do our job, it doesn't matter what they do. Right?
Well, it's just like the old. I think Mike Tyson made it famous, but someone else said it. But he's like, everyone's got a plan till they get punched in the mouth.
Exactly.
And I'm not saying. I guess what I'm saying is execution. It's the equalizer. If you can execute, the guy across from you really has to be that much better than you, and I don't think they are.
No,
I don't think they are.
On defense, I don't think they are, for sure.
Sounds like me up in Pachinak. I had a plan and then
didn't execute.
Good news. Like Roland Milligan Jr. Sounds like he's back in the lineup.
Yes. Well, and that's the thing. We're getting healthier as we're coming into
Still
this.
Still early in the year, knock on wood.
But that's a great guy to have back in the lineup, without a doubt.
Yeah, like that. That defense, even with the ins and outs, Schultz, and we've been talking about it. A lot of people are saying could be the best defense in the league.
Well, the thing is they are playing as a group, and what you had said earlier, Sharky, about Fajardo having that, I guess, experience or patience. I feel like that defense, when I played in 2007, and when we went to the Cup, we were 12-6. 11 of those 12 wins, we were behind in the fourth quarter. Okay, wow. 11 of them, and
wow,
and that's a fact. And so there was that feeling that we won those games. So we built that feeling that we can calm down, take it as it comes, and we're going to solve this problem. And I feel like that's where the Riders are sitting right now. They can weather the storms. The defense has been adjusting, and for at least 3 of the games, they've been a major factor.
Without a doubt.
It is the Midweek Sound Off. Scott Schultz is with us in studio here for Lakeview Insurance and Revive Men's Health Clinic. Does this game come down to maybe special teams?
They all do.
Well, and that, for us, we're looking at our kicker a little bit, and it could come down to that. And I think, when we start getting into predictions,
Are we worried about him? Are you worried about Alex Hale yet, or are you just kind of like, you guys going to miss a few?
I'm not worried, but the record's going to start to show pretty quick, right? If he starts missing, especially if you can't get him from over 40, it's going to become an issue.
I will love this guy up to the end of the earth because they are so important. So you just got to put him under the wing, shelter him, tweak him,
help him along,
whatever you want, right?
Coddle.
But if he doesn't execute and hits those distances, it's going to get tough quick for this guy.
Yeah,
real quick, because it's so critical. I mean, how many times have we talked in the last couple of weeks, Barn, about just the game has developed so much. Even special teams are getting to the point where they're elite with their skills, spin on the ball, where they're dropping it, all the rest of it. You cannot sleep on special teams.
And isn't Ottawa's kicker perfect this year?
Yeah, we've been talking about that. Yes. I think a lot of people are aware. I'm let's go around here. Let's have some fun. Is this the game that maybe we see maybe a little bit of razzle dazzle, maybe something from Mark Mueller for later in the season that we throw out a Tommy Stevens kind of run. Oh, Tommy Stevens can throw it 40, 50 yards.
I wouldn't be surprised. It depends on how the game's going, but I wouldn't be surprised if Mueller's got his trick book out, right, and looks at something different. I think this game's going to be really close. I think it's going to be really, really close. Like I predict 31-29 sort of score, and you're going to need a play at some time from somebody you're not expecting it from.
Well, I totally agree. I think it could be one of these. It could be a battle in the low 20s, or we could easily be going tit for tat and have it be into the 30s in a heartbeat. So again, it's just we got to win first down, and offense has got to be able to continue to score when they have the ball.
Isn't it weird though that the Edmonton BC games have been so low scoring?
It is.
Right? So then tomorrow, and I gotta get things buttoned up in the morning for the pregame show and what bets I'm gonna take and what props I'm gonna hit and all that, because I'm coming off an absolute heater.
You are in a bit of a roll.
Did the Barry Horowitz pat myself on the back, right? So I gotta come at it again here and figure some things out. But the over-under, which I suspected it to be around there, 57.5.
Yeah. What did I predict? 60? 31-29, 60, yeah. Well, you can't count the last game where Edmonton played BC because Bryce went in and he was throwing the ball with both hands and just all over the field and hoping somebody caught it.
Yes,
right?
pass.
Like, I'm throwing it up, guys. Heads up over there.
Yeah.
You guys on the left. Yeah.
They're who would have thought? I mean, this wouldn't even have been a line, even if you could have went and hit an alternate prop line of Justin Rankin under 10 yards in that game.
Yeah. That wouldn't even have been available.
They would have called you a crazy person and taken your credit card away and your license. Like under 9 yards. I'm just trying to pull it up here on if there's a prop on rushing yards. Let's just set it ourselves for discussion's sake. Justin Rankin under 90 yards in the game tomorrow. Over under.
Well, it's got to be under.
Under if we were going to win.
Yeah. If he gets over 100 yards, we're chasing.
Does Harris have a good day throwing the ball against that?
I think so.
This is what I'm worried about. And Schultz is Edmonton's, when I've watched them, especially last week, Edmonton's defensive line inflicting like Clubber Lang pain.
Oh yeah, no, they're getting after
on
it.
The court, right? Like it scares me.
They're getting after it. The biggest thing, we got to stop Justin. BC slowed him down, so there's a bit of a blueprint there. But I mean, we talked about we got to study the film. But the biggest thing is, I think if you're winning first down, we got to make Cody Fajardo beat us consistently through the air. And if we can put him in that situation, I think we're in a good situation.
Yeah.
Did you guys watch the overtime game? The new rules and the first ever 2-point shootout on the weekend where Winnipeg and Ottawa, because no more ties, right? And rightly so. I'm sitting there. Yeah, I took Ottawa money line going into that game, so I'm like, I want to sit down and watch this game. Maybe I kind of, because you're big on you're not that down on Ottawa.
I'm not as down as everybody else is.
And I said I'm going to hit one here for my boy Sharky, and I'm going to go Ottawa money line, and then they just blow it and Winnipeg comes out. But then they go into the 2-point converts. Here it is. If you're watching the stream, very very exciting. Like who would rather have that end in a tie? 9-3-6, 62, 62.
Nobody wants a tie.
No, not me.
No one wants a tie.
I mean, everyone, you get a little bit of bristly when you start changing things and you take people out of their comfort zone. But I mean, this is exciting. This is results, and this is actionable. I mean, ties are I mean, come on.
And it's not NHL shootout ties. We're still playing football, right? Everybody gets right. It's not as hokey as a shootout, is my point.
Well, some people will call it hokey. I love the shootout in regular season too.
If we wanted to full copy the NHL, you'd run the Oklahoma drill, just 1v1.
Oh yeah. Two guys. And then fitting. We talked about this with Suits yesterday. On the same weekend that we see the new overtime rule come in, is the no single point. and Toronto loses, where if you remember last year,
Yes.
it was Haralahu who was pumped up
Yeah.
because he missed the field goal and they won.
Because he kicked it through the end zone.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love it. It's like, no. You should not.
You should not win a
should
game
not-
by failing.
Exactly.
Come on.
Exactly. It's just, but isn't it funny how everyone kind of when we get it in real life, everyone's kind of like, everyone wants it to fit their situation.
Yeah.
Here's a question from out on the Prairie Land Rentals text line. Let's roundtable this one. Do the stat, because I don't know if you guys saw this today, but Damien Alford, that tall giraffe style with unreal hands, is going back to Calgary, and that's a problem for everybody. Let's be honest, that's a problem. Now the question from person Railway Production on the text line: does that mean they release a Joe?
Is there a murder?
I get we have some action outside the studio while we're trying to do our job.
Yeah,
but
baby.
a Joe?
No, he's a Canadian receiver.
Yeah.
And now they've already kind of gone through the tough part. We're signing him.
Yep.
And now he's still suspended. He's not playing. So then it's like, I don't think you're releasing a good Canadian receiver.
They probably put him on the practice roster. Right?
I think he's going to get into the game, and you put an American or free something up, because you got, and obviously when Alford's ready to go, he's going.
My guess is they might play Alford right away.
Well, if he's ready to go.
Yeah.
He wasn't there like what did he have? It was an injury or something in New Orleans, and then does anyone remember that? And then he was kind of set back.
He was waived with an injury designation last month. Yeah.
He was waived last month. Just he's going to make him so much better, though.
But here's a question, and I'll put this to you, Schultz. Is there any guy you remember coming back from a U.S. tryout as a receiver that had a really great year?
I'm sure there was, but there hasn't been enough where you're like, man, because everyone gets swept up. We're getting this guy coming back.
Yeah.
Well, how many times have those guys actually come back other than Scott Schultz coming back?
and made a huge
As
impact.
I think about this right now.
Yeah.
But joking aside, I don't remember a ton of guys that went and came back that were a huge impact. One I can think of is, for us, was Dressler. When he went out and had his try.
Yeah.
Fantuz went down, didn't he?
But he didn't have a great impact when he came back.
Labatt.
No, didn't.
Like Labatt.
You're talking receivers.
Yeah, but receivers specifically.
Yeah, no,
even
it's tough.
I was thinking Alan Pitts, but he never went down.
Well, there's something to be said, guys, about building that camaraderie, being in a system, being there from day one, and doing the thing.
Just the running start, the versus standing still. Just that whole mantra of how you get into your pattern and make plays. I think it's a big change for receivers more than anybody.
Well, I think so too, and the referees have been judicious about how they enforce that when for their waggles. I don't think I've seen anybody be called off for years, but it is an issue. It's the same thing for a defensive lineman when you're a yard off the ball and you're used to it. So there are things that factor in that people. The fan base, they think just plug and play, get in there and go. It's that easy.
It doesn't work that way.
It doesn't work that way.
Just going through the text line here. A lot of people confused on the gravy question as well. If you're just tuning in, I went to an event on the weekend and it was a buffet and there was roast beef and no gravy or au jus.
Madness.
Horseradish, but I'm not horseradish guy at all. Unacceptable. Okay, well. So let's go, and everybody else can play along here too for the rest of the show too, or when Colson wants to cut it off. 936-6262. Sastel picked the score today. Chance to win tickets. You got to pick them up for tomorrow's game. What score are you guys going with? Colson, I don't know if you want to get your leather-bound book and write it in there, but Schultz, I think you kind of
already got Sharky's 31-29.
Yeah,
that was you that gave it.
Throw Curtis's crayon out. Yeah.
31-29.
Yeah.
So the over's hitting.
Yeah.
and you're going to play the tie if you're going to Sports Select, Pro Line.
It's tight.
I'm going to give credit to the defense, and I'm going to go say 27-24 us, and it's going to be a kick that wins it.
3-point game.
3-point game. I just think it's going to come. Weird things happen. The emotions of the week. There could be a lull. Maybe there's none, and I hope they come out and just blow their doors off. But I think there's enough experience, veteran leadership on the team, guys like Harris, that are going to be able to manage the emotions of the team, and they'll find a way to keep it close and win.
What do you got?
It's tough.
I'll go 42. 31 Riders.
What crystal ball are you looking in?
I don't know. Keep that handy. I'm going to
Write
take
that
the
in
over.
pencil. Write that in pencil. Yeah.
Who knows? We don't even know. We're way off. That could be way off. Could be 19-16. Everyone else is picking 3-point games. I like the Riders on more than 3. Kay Schultz, give us a plug for Lakeview Insurance.
Hey, Lakeview Insurance, tackling all your insurance needs. Farmers, it's been a great summer. Lots of weather here and there and everywhere. It's a great time to review your equipment schedules heading on in to harvest. So give me a shout.
Sharky, give us a plug for Revive Men's Health Clinic.
I know nothing about Revive Men's Health Clinic.
Hey,
I got to look that up.
Saved his life.
You don't have to buy the pills anymore. You can just go there in Saskatoon and Regina, and they treat men's ED. All right, the midweek sound off. There it is. Schultz is going to leave. Big game tomorrow. We're going to go to break. It's a SportsCage streaming through our YouTube channel at sportscage.com. Regina Motor Products is the sponsor. You got to get an oil change or a vehicle health check. Go right now up until August 31st, because then you receive a $25 Esso gift card. Visit RMP. Sharky is here for Flooring Superstore. Trent Dickin and his team. Couple of people on the Prairie Land Rentals text line. As we go to that, Schultz is gone, but Mervin Fernandez went to the NFL and came back and kicked, according to Lauren.
But didn't Swerve and Mervin play the whole year and come back the next year?
Was it the full year?
I thought he played a full year.
Someone's going to text in right
the
away.
Los Angeles
Lauren,
Raiders.
Come back at us quick. 936-6262. Was it the full year? Yeah, I can't. The old memory bank stalling on that one.
There's some gaps in that software. I'm not going to lie to you.
Larry and Swifty, home of the best Chinese food in Western Canada, and a golf course I got to get to. Calgary signs Alfred, still not the team to beat in the West until VA rises to the occasion in the playoffs. Until then, pump the brakes on Calgary.
Calgary's 2-4 in the standings right now?
It makes them a lot better though, Larry, right? That guy last year scared me. What is he, a moose? The moose antlers or whatever he did?
The Moose, that's what they called him, yeah.
That's what they call him.
The Moose. But VA does have to wear the big boy pants at some point and be a player.
Yeah.
936-6262 also for Pick the Score. If you want to go tomorrow night, Colson's going to award tickets today. What do you think in the score? I think you're going to get a lot of people again on the 3-point game.
I think it's going to be tight.
You got a chance to win a SaskTel $200 gift card. Well, it's all brought to you by SaskTel. Yeah. Great weather conditions will be nice. It'll be hot.
Yeah, it's going to be beautiful.
The smoke, there's not that much smoke in there. Let's be honest. We've
wind's
dealt with
wind's
smoke.
coming from the south. We're going to be okay.
Just looking up Mervin Fernandez, I don't think he kicked you-know-what coming back, because he played with BC from 82 to 86, then went to the Raiders from 87 to 92, came back to BC for 94, only played 9 games, 25 receptions, 282 yards.
That's
Good
not a bad
work.
That's not a bad average though. 25 for
280.
That's
10 yards.
11.3 yards.
Yep.
So he didn't come back mid-season.
No.
I think he almost took a year off and maybe sat in the practice roster down there or something.
I was pretty sure he had stayed down there for an extended period of time.
49ers practice roster.
Here's a question we've had from a couple of people as well on the Prairie Land Rentals text line. Now that Sexton and our other returner, Letcher, are on the injured list. Do you think the Riders will bring back Mario Alford since he just got released from Montreal? I do not. I say you let Weeb cook.
Yeah, I think that ship sailed. Mario had a great career. He did a lot of great things. He's a little older, a little longer in the tooth, and it's time to let somebody young take that role on. Weeb's looked good at that spot, so why would we change that?
And what was there? Was it last year, the one long return that he had? I remember hitting that bet. I was at the cabin, and I had a special teams. I hit a special teams bet. I don't know if it was last year or the year before. But really,
I think it was the year before.
He didn't. Like nowadays, it's so... like I've talked about this before, the punchers are so good. What kind of spin they put on the ball, where they're putting the ball, how quick it is to or how tough it is to grab the ball, and they just isolated him, and then he didn't have that kind of like I like Sexton what he was doing.
Mary Alford was very safe. He caught the ball. He made sure he had possession. He was good that way. But if the blocking wasn't just right in front of him, he was quick to get out of bounds and get himself safe. Mary Alford didn't take a lot of unnecessary hits while trying to make run backs, and I don't knock him for that. Why would you want to do that if you don't have to? But I just think it's time for somebody new. It's time for a fresh breath, and let's see what the young guys got.
I like Weber.
Yeah, so do
there. Sid says, I am a Raiders fan, and yes, he was in the black and silver for a few seasons. Played okay. Sid from Lumsden.
Yeah,
1,000. When he came back, though.
1,000-yard season for the Raiders.
He was down there for like 4 or 5 years, wasn't he?
87 to 92. So that's 6 seasons.
Alan in Regina. Go back down to this. Let's go back to where do you land Wednesday. Gravy only if mashed potatoes.
Then you got to have an au jus.
Mayo or au jus if beef on a bun. I didn't say anything about. There was buns. It was a buffet, but it was there was mashed potatoes.
If there's mashed potatoes and there's no gravy,
chicken was dynamite. This
doesn't matter.
They had was so well. There's got to be gravy.
It's got to be gravy. It's got to be gravy.
If you go to a buffet and they got roast beef and they don't have au jus or gravy, what's the play?
If roast beef and mashed potatoes and no gravy,
is it? Yeah. Is it okay? Can I order it? Can I skip the dishes in at an event? A side of gravy.
Where would you get it from?
I don't want to give any free plugs. I'm kind of getting out of the free plug game. But there's one gravy. I can tell you when we go to break.
Is it in a rink?
Oh, there's some good rink gravy out there. Yeah. Can't get that this time of the year. I'll tell you who doesn't have good gravy: the Cooperator Center.
No.
But no, there's a restaurant that I dig their gravy. There's a couple of them. I'll tell you after the break. Okay.
It's top secret. It's top secret.
Let's go Colson to Coach Mace here. We're going to have a one-on-one with Coach Mace in hour 2 with Dave Thomas. But Coach Mace answering, is defensive line play more important this week against Rankin and a mobile Cody Fajardo?
I mean, what do you want me to say here? The D-line guys always should be every week is about the defense now. Yeah, man. And truthfully, I really do believe that defensive line play is crucial every single week. But with the way Cody's been back there, whether it's pressuring them with 4 or having to choose more or making the reads ugly from a back end or getting hands up to get some balls knocked down, or obviously the run game. Yeah, it's definitely crucial, leaning heavily on the defensive line for I know everybody always gets enamored with sack numbers, but just creating disruption and being responsible in the run game.
I don't know if Rankin, yes. It's Leak. It's the other character.
You're worried about him, are you?
You got to be on your toes for. But then to Schultz's point, right? You let Cody's arm beat you.
Yeah, make him beat you.
Yeah, let him scamper. Let him be uncomfortable.
And that's what BC did. And outside of some Sandlot kid playing quarterback for the Lions, they had a chance to win the game, right? BC took Rankin away and forced Cody to do it, and they didn't get a bunch of points. They didn't. So if you can take Rankin out, it doesn't matter who's running the ball. If he only gets 1 yard, you force Cody to win.
Cody, when he plays, and I think he did it last year, he's got that Sachet, that little spin move, the Denny Savard-ish spin out of trouble. He's really good at it. I'm waiting for him to spin and have a full
linebacker coming,
Woods or somebody coming the other way. But Mace talks about how to stop Fajardo when he spins away from trouble.
Listen, Cody's been doing it a long time, man, and I know people are looking at it, and I've heard a couple times watching games, and there's, he's getting as an older veteran, he ain't that freaking old, you know what I mean? And he's still moving pretty good. So we just got to be cognizant. But, with that, it's twofold. Certainly a guy that you don't really want to let him out of the pocket and extend plays, but also if he's running around, that you've disrupted the timing of whatever play that they're trying to execute, right? So we just got to be dialed in. We'd rather try to keep them in there, but we know, I can assure you every week that Cody's played after his very first game, our coaches have probably been saying, hey, don't let this guy out of the pocket yet, and he still finds a way to do it. So just being ready for how we react if it does end up happening. But hopefully we can handle business.
What are you giggling about over there?
Some of the bat phone stuff.
Oh,
that's
okay.
coming in. But yeah, the Cody Fajardo spinorama, Cody Fajardo move. It's intriguing. I said I was going to give an update that Matty Young gave on tickets distributed or sold so far for the game. This was as of late yesterday.
Okay.
Sitting tickets sold or distributed for Mosaic Stadium, 25,900, so just under 26. I wonder what the data is showing as far as, is there a percentage that usually shows up when it's at a number of that? It'd be nice.
They've got that analytics somewhere.
It'd be nice to get to 30 and we get 26 in there.
That's right.
Instead of 19, 20.
It's so hard to say who's there because of the concourse and how many. You ever go down to the concourse, you just see people everywhere, all over the place. There's more social events happening in a Rider game underneath the stands than there is in the seats. But again, it's a Thursday night. If it was a Thursday before the August long weekend, different, right? But it's a Thursday, mid-July. It's going to be a challenge for some people to get there.
Can we talk tailgating an hour or two?
Go ahead. Love it.
I haven't been around, right? I haven't gone.
Yeah.
So now I'm back in the mixer tomorrow. I got to do the radio only show till 4 o'clock.
And then you're sliding out, aren't you?
And then I'm not going all the way NOD. I'm just going to slink over there, get after it. We'll talk some tailgating. Carl, Ray, Merrick, they want to know, well, you're like, give us the gravy. Give us the goods on the gravy. I can't. They're not a client. I can't. But yeah, everyone's in agreement. Yeah. You're gonna feed up and get some roast beef going to people. Gotta have gravy.
You can't mashed potatoes without gravy? Like what kind of cook dreamed that up? Mashed potatoes with no gravy. You gotta think something happened. I wonder
if something happened.
This was a connect. Can we get a report?
Captain Harvey is playing Pick the Score.
Okay.
If you ever wanted to play Pick the Score, today's your day, because I think a lot of people are kind of sleeping on it.
Yep.
The ones that we have so far, which I'm sure there's going to be more coming up here in a bit, 936-6262, brought to you by SaskTel. Every single one so far is a 3-point game.
I think so.
The show is for Regina Motor Products. Sharky's here for Floating Superstore. Colson's got things handled on the board. It's the SportsCage. We'll go to break. We'll be right back.
It's time for the Sports Ticker. Brought to you by Reliance Heath Water Heater Rentals. Rent a water heater and water softener starting at about $1.20 a day and get $400 when you switch to Reliance Heath.
Old-fashioned psych. We don't have another break. Roland Milligan should be back in the lineup tomorrow against the Elks, the Edmonton Elks. We'll have Canadian defensive back Royce Metchie back in the lineup. Calgary Stampeders, if you missed it, signed Canadian receiver Damien Alford. He's back. 6'5", 224 pounds. cup of coffee with New Orleans in the offseason. Western Canadian Baseball League tonight. Red Sox are in Weyburn, 7:05. Hey, there's U18 Women's National Tackle Football Championship going on at Leibel Field. If you got a female, if you're just going to want to watch some of this, Canada's playing 2 games today. Their next one's coming up versus Ontario at 5 p.m. at Leibel Field. Blue Jays, Rays tonight. Blue Jays need to start stringing together wins and some hockey news. Regina Pat's proud to announce forwards Maddox Schultz and Liam Pugh have been named to Hockey Canada's National Men's Summer Under-18 Team Selection Camp ahead of the Halinka Gretzky Cup, which will be held August 3rd to 9th in Edmonton.
That's good for them.
Good for the fellas. Good for the
And
fellas.
the only 2 2010s that have been invited.
That's right. The Sports Ticker is brought to you by Reliance Heath. Rent a water heater and softener for just $1.20 a day. You also get $400 cash back. Some conditions apply. Visit Reliance Heath. Okay, so we don't go to break. We got a few minutes to close. Can I mention this?
Go ahead.
Because tonight at 10 p.m. is the deadline. Saskatchewan Rough Rider Foundation 50-50. We all buy our 50-50s for the game anyway. You might as well get in tonight before 10 because you're in for the early bird prize, which is a Taste of the Maritimes tour for 2.
Oh.
Flights from Sasky to Halifax, 7 nights lodging in a hotel, some meals included, asterisk on the gravy. Or
You don't need gravy for lobster.
Or $7,500 cash you can take. Riders5050.ca. Did I ask you last week what you would do? If you would go or if you would take the cash?
I think I'd go. But I better take some extra gout pills.
Why?
Seafood sets off the gout, man.
For you. Everybody's different.
Yeah.
I know what doesn't set off my goat. Gravy. Or au jus.
Au jus? An au jus is nice.
Okay.
Au jus. Yeah.
It was a rough day yesterday.
It was.
For me. Because if you're following on social media this time of year, and if you got a golfer in your life, kind of a hardcore golfer, over the last week, I don't know anyone that hit it. It was the Masters tickets lottery.
Yes.
And I got the email that's saying, tough luck, bud.
Not for you.
Not this year. So that is, I think, probably my 6th time applying. And I thought next year, since it's the big 5-0, I was like, man, fate. Let's go. Make my 50th trip easy. Let's go to Augusta, Georgia. Come on. And everyone got the email and they're posting it. And I'm like, 3 days. I haven't got mine yet. Maybe I'm filtered in. Maybe I'm in the mixer. Nope. Yesterday.
Wasn't to be.
Sorry, Barn. You are out. Congratulations if anybody out there got in.
That'd have been a heck of a thing.
Well, I could still go. I could buy tickets. You can buy. And I only want to go one day.
Well, isn't that just for the practice round anyway?
No, it's you put in what you basically check them all off. I don't know why anyone would be dumb and check off one day. I guess if you're coming from, you could go for one day. But I check them all off. I don't care if it's practice round, par 3. Am I allowed to see the regular course? I want to go walk the regular course. If I just got to go to the par 3 and I hang out on the par 3 course, nah, I'm good.
You don't need it?
No, I don't. I want to go walk the real course. But yeah, no deal for this guy. Okay, now we are going to break.
Okay.
And then hour 2, we're going to come back. We're going to talk tailgating. We're going to talk NASCAR report. We are going to hear from Trevor Harris. We are going to hear more from Coach Mace. It's the Sports Cage. One day out, big tilt tomorrow. We're on the home of the Riders, 620 CKRM. Welcome back. It is for Regina Motor Products on this Wednesday, and a special edition Wednesday Sharky for Flooring Superstore, because tomorrow's a quick show, only an hour long, and radio only. So if you're trying to watch us on YouTube tomorrow, we won't be there.
Unavailable.
They'll be playing Beachcomber reruns. And the one where Nick and Jesse actually fight on the Persephone. That was the name of the boat. That was the name of the boat.
What was the restaurant?
Molly's Reach.
I've been there.
Gibson's.
Yep. Don't know why I had to go, but I did.
How far is it from Vancouver?
You got to take one ferry.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Is it like it's not on the coast then? Is it?
Yeah, it's on the coast. But
Can you drive there? I guess I can look it up. I have a computer.
You got the Googleizer. Look it up.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure we took a ferry. I'm sure we did. Now I got to look. Now you're making me guess myself.
Where do you land Wednesday? Not sponsored, but where do you land Wednesday? Just having some fun. And everybody's on board. No one has come in. I think there was a young lady. Let me find it here. Young lady that texted in that was at the event and said, Sheila says, thought it was just me that was missing gravy. The rest of our table were okay without it. Horseradish and no gravy was strange to me. Rest of the evening was made up for. So I don't want to get into I just want to, in general, if you go to a buffet line and you got roast beef and there's no gravy, where do you then, can you order it in? Can you skip it? You equated it to pierogies?
Well, if you have pierogies or mashed potatoes, you should also have gravy.
But you said pierogies, you need
sour cream.
Sour cream.
Automatic. Got to be there.
See,
did they have sour cream there?
I don't know. I'm a pierogi snob.
I know you are. It's one of the beautiful things about you.
It's hard. But I'm a big pierogi mushroom sauce guy.
Yeah,
my mom makes
good.
The greatest mushroom sauce for pierogies. I think I've talked about this around Christmas, how it's like you kind of want to just put a straw in and then the cholesterol, it's not good. It's not good for the bod. Not much is these days.
No.
But yeah, no gravy, no au jus. It's just, yeah.
It's got to be there.
Everybody's on board with us. Also on the text line, we are starting to get in some pick the scores at 936-6262, and they've listened. So we do have a few more that are going off the 3-point spread.
Oh, really? Somebody's crazy like you?
No, there's a few. What did I say? I gave it an 11 point.
You're like a 9 or 11, yeah.
I think it was...
11 points, yeah.
11 points. What was my score? I'm going to write it down here so I don't have to ask you all the time.
42-31.
42-31. Woof.
Yeah,
that was early in the show.
Yeah.
The only thing is the weather's nice.
Weather's going to be good.
And maybe I'm giving too much respect to Cody Fajardo on that offense, but he spreads the ball around, man. He spreads the ball around.
He does.
Chucks it around the yard. Roscoe, Prairieland Rentals.
How's our buddy Roscoe?
Good. I forgot to mention this. He said, I'd like to know if Prairieland Rentals has big bug zappers. I don't even care if they take down small birds. I've had it with these mosquitoes.
They are epically bad this year.
It's a rough year.
Yeah.
Should we have been prepared?
How do you just know if it rains that much, you're going to get the skeeters.
I was up at the Lobstick in June. I think I told you this. And going up there long time, middle of June to play in the tournament. And last year there was a lot of smoke, so there was none. And during the summer it was none, but it was smoky, it was gross. But this year when I went up there, and because the snow didn't really melt until beginning of June, it was boggy and wet and the mosquitoes were bad. And I'm like, if they are bad in mid-June, they are going to be awful in July.
Yeah.
Then they kind of start to taper in August to late, and then September's always beautiful.
Yeah, they're gone.
But here, you go out and golf here in the morning or dusk, and if there's it's weird. You want wind. You want some wind.
You do.
It's like, come on, give me 20 to 30.
Yeah, I'd like a little 20K. Be nice.
Yeah. And it's getting so hot as well. Kevin, one of our regulars, on the text line. Schultz kind of talked about it earlier, but I'm undecided on my sprinkle for tomorrow because with the events of the weekend, I think either team comes with their hair on fire and smokes the Elk, or it's just too much to over. I'm sorry, I read that wrong. But yeah, He's wondering if the Riders just come out and smoke them, or it's too much to overcome and they come out flat. What do you guys think? I don't think there'll be any flatness.
I don't think there'll be any flatness. No.
I think the Elks are definitely going to be revved to play this one.
Yeah, they're pretty excited to be in first place. And why shouldn't they be? They've played well this year, right? Giving themselves a chance to win every game. This is a first place battle for them, and they want to show they belong in the park.
I call it's a measuring stick game for them.
It is, without a doubt.
For the Riders, it is too, but more for them.
More for them.
You got Malik Carney coming back, but J.C. Sherritt coached. He had lunch with all those coaches last year. They hung out together lots.
The chicken wings.
He was around a lot. He saw the ins and outs of that offense.
Yep. He knows the difference.
Tendencies.
Yep. He knows what they look like. But, that only helps you so much. You still have to relay that. The players have to execute. You can tell them what guys are going to do, but if the players don't execute, it doesn't matter. Right?
Shy on the text line says biggest issue is control Rankin and eliminate the run game for the Elks. Kind of what Schultz said.
Yep.
Let's let Cody beat us with his spinoramas and his arm.
Yeah.
Which
That's what we
scares
talked
me as
about.
well.
I'm not as scared of that. When Edmonton's had trouble scoring, it's when they've taken Rankin away. That's what we got to do.
And I think Leak could play a factor in the game.
You're high on Leak. I'm not so much.
No, I just think he gives them just another element where you're kind of, it's like, oh, okay, now this guy's in. We got to do him. The other, for the Riders, we got Thomas the Train and Ouellette as running backs.
Yep.
We have obviously Tommy Stevens. We've seen what he can do when that set comes in running the ball. And then I think everybody, not to state the obvious, love our returners.
Yeah.
Or love our receivers, I mean. And then Roland Milligan Jr. back. Helps
big addition.
big.
Yep. It's like another coach out there. He's just such a veteran presence, right?
Yeah. 936-6262. Sastel picked the score. Also, everybody's coming in with, got to have gravy. Where do you land Wednesday? Maybe there's something else. Maybe there's something else we're missing, that when you go to a buffet and you have something and need something, and then you get there and you're like, it would be here. It'd be like somewhat going to a buffet and having like a stir fry with no rice or noodles, or a ginger beef, no rice or.
Yeah,
that's crazy talk.
That's crazy. It's common sense.
No gravy.
It's like the first rule of buffet. Gravy.
That is. I think they say that is the first rule of buffet. Roast beef and
gravy.
Okay. Dave Thomas today down at practice with our starting quarterback, Trevor Harris.
Trevor Harris, thanks so much for taking time. First and foremost, what's on your mind as you prepare for this week's game?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a lot. It's been quite a whirlwind of a week, as I'm sure everyone would understand, and first and foremost, just thoughts and prayers out to Dalkeys and the other gentlemen whose life was taken. It's been a heavy week, but we also know we have a job to do, and we know what Jaden would like us to do, and as we've kind of alluded to all week, and there's been a great spirit about this team this week in terms of what we need to go out and do and accomplish, but we're playing a good football team, so what's on our mind in terms of the game tomorrow is playing against a great football team. It's going to be a battle. Mark Killam has done a tremendous job over there as a coach. You can tell he's got those guys believing in him and believing in them. They've got a great defense and run game very good. Cody's a great quarterback as well. And it'll be a fun challenge, but one I definitely look forward to. It's going to be fun.
You're coming up against a J.C. Sherritt defense in the Edmonton Elks that really has taken off this year. What have you seen from them?
I've always said it, if you ever go through tendencies for defenses, teams that play 50 coverages on first down, they don't know what they're good at. And so they just kind of are, chucking darts. And the great defenses you play against, they don't do a ton. It's because they get very good at what they do, and they shut down things with their stuff because they're very good at it and they know who they are. It's just like offensively, you know who you are. If you're an inside zone team, you run inside zone. If you're a gap scheme team, you do that. If you are good at short intermediates and play action shots, that's what you do. And they've found what they're good at, and it's our job to go out and do our best to exploit it. And it's their job tomorrow to come out and try and exploit what we do. And I don't think there's any secret when you play good teams. Everybody knows what their identity is and who they are. It's just a matter of who's going to go out and out execute each other, who's going to come out with great intensity and great enthusiasm for what's going on. And first and foremost, the great confidence and conviction in who you are. When you take the field and understanding that it's your job to go out and dominate. That's what we plan on doing.
So you talk about belief. How do you build belief?
It's through your culture, and that's not really a definitive answer. But really, it's about you believe in one another. You believe in your head coach, your leaders on your team. You believe in your scheme. You see it work. And belief is through things that you see. And in most cases, I know Hebrews 11:1 maybe a little bit differently with the definition of faith in the Bible, my favorite book, but it's a lot of belief is built through the things that you see through time done, and you done well and done with great repetition. And it's just like when I know that I have a great belief that our receivers are going to feel zones and voids and race through zones when they need to, win in man coverage, shave routes, and so that's why you can anticipate things. And we anticipate that we're going to do well, and we anticipate that we are going to put together a great plan and execute it. And when you start getting that, that's when the magic happens. And that's what kind of, I was alluding to earlier with Edmonton, is they had all the pieces in place, but now they're starting to execute it, and they're starting to get the results that they want. And it's like, okay, cool. Trust in what you're doing on the day-to-day, continue to build. And that's when you become a good team, a great team, and an elite team. And, obviously the dynasties are the ones that have that belief set in stone, and they just continue rolling downhill.
So is belief a variable that can shift? For example, there's a finite amount of it, and somebody may have more of it when somebody has less of it at certain times, whether that's play to play, game to game, week to week.
Yeah, belief's one of those things I think is just tangible. And, it's like every game that I've played since Mace's been here, it's been in the middle of the game. It's like, we're going to win. I just don't know how. This is going to be cool to see. I just have that feeling in my heart and in my gut. And I just feel like it's something that, if you believe in those around you, you believe in what you're doing, it starts to really manifest itself, and you become the team that you want to be. And it's one of those things where you could probably see it as a spectator when you watch this team over the last few years. It's like, man, these guys are good. I really believe that we're going to be able to get there, and then we're going to be there in the end. As a fan, it's kind of something tangible. And when our offense takes the field, I hope you guys go out there and say, man, I believe that Trevor's going to do well. I believe the offense is going to move the ball well. And it's just one of those things that just keeps getting better with time as you keep leaning into one another. But it's built through brotherhood, and that's one of the pillars that we have is brotherhood, and that's one of the main reasons why, is it builds that belief.
Now, you are coming off the bye week. You've had a couple of weeks to think about Edmonton. Is there ever a possibility that you can prepare too much for an opponent?
Sometimes you can overthink things in a bye week where you go a little bit too far, and sometimes it gives you the perfect amount of rest. And I think it's one of those things where a lot of the smartest people in the world, they watch and they say, like, well, they had too much time off. They get the old armchair quarterback stuff. But it's just about you make sure you're getting the proper amount of rest, getting away from it to kind of recharge yourself mentally, but also understanding you can self-scout during those times, break tendencies or whatever it may be. And for us, I think we've done a great job of getting that rest and getting away, but also coming back with some things that we have prepared for games. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be fun.
It is.
It's going to be fun.
Beautiful night. It's going to be a beautiful night.
Hot. No, not that bad, actually.
The sun's going
By
down a
7
little early.
o'clock?
Yeah. We'll be in the shade. We'll be in the shade.
I'm intrigued by this football game tomorrow.
It's a battle for first place. How can you not be intrigued?
What time are you going?
It depends what time the tailgate is opening.
We talked to Crofty today, don't we?
I think so.
We gotta find out. Find out what's shaking.
Does he know we're talking to him today?
What's he got going on the grill tomorrow?
Has he got that juicer or whatever? Would you tell him?
The Ninja.
The Ninja.
Love the Ninja.
Yeah.
Love the Ninja. Okay, text line 936-6262. A lot of pick the scores coming in, and a lot of people going 3-point. A lot of people going now over the 3-point. Nico on the text line chat on the YouTube says Leak is awesome. Wish he was with the Riders. Hey, we got a pretty good Nico.
Yeah.
We got Olet. We got Thomas Bertrand. I like Conley.
I do.
Big Conley guy.
Don't be admiring the neighbor's lawn. It might be over the septic system.
There it is. There it is. And a lot of people on the Where Do You Land Wednesday saying if you're doing a buffet with roast beef, figure it out. Got to have gravy or au jus.
Yeah, one of the two.
I'd rather have gravy.
Gravy's nice. I want gravy right now. Can you order that gravy that you talked about earlier? And
Well, I got to tell you where.
Yeah.
Let's go to break. We're going to come back. Clutch Performers. I guess the boys are stocked with Clutch Performers and also a little NASCAR. Report. We still got Sprinkle of the Day coming up. Glen Suitor, Coach Mace. It's the Sports Cage. Oh, Colson, hammer the like button. If you're watching on YouTube, please, and subscribe. Colson saying, please. It helps out. The new father.
Yeah.
Colson, he said hammer the like button. We'll be back after this. Kellen Solar's up at Ag in Motion. Fellows just met lots of people, livestock operation.
That's a big show. It's a huge show.
They are in, what's it called? Livestock Central. Manitoba Drive and Central Ave. Get in there. See the fellas. Okay, who wants to go first?
I got a few. Sharky, you want to go first?
Sure, I'll go first. U.S. Open qualifier, last chance, last qualifier to go to the U.S. Open. Regina's Luke Cote was there. He did not make the cut. The top 7 guys advanced. The score for them was -3. Luke finished +2 at the U.S. Open qualifier, so he will not advance to the U.S. Amateur.
Still a heck of a run.
Heck of a run. Heck of a summer for young Mr. Cote.
Good job, Luke.
Yep.
So first, I'll go to the Angels and St. Louis. The third baseman saw that his second baseman was standing right in the sunlight, so he's like, here, I'll give you a quick bounce pass.
This was cool.
Yeah. Bounce pass, quick catch, throws to first for the double play.
Oh,
Yeah,
if you're listening on the radio, not watching the stream,
that's a big miss. Yeah.
a bounce pass, shortstop, one hops it, boom, to second, then they turn the double.
Yeah. Nice play.
That's why they're in the major leagues.
Yeah, that was actually the second bounce pass of the night. The other one wasn't a double play, though, so I didn't grab it. Going to one of the weirdest sports, I would say. It's huge entertainment factor, but darts, right? We got a perfect 9 from Little here, and I'll skip ahead for you. But
What's his first name again?
I don't remember.
Littler?
Yeah.
Littler?
Stay in touch or even sneak a lead early.
But yeah, there's the first 180.
Well, there we go.
And I'll just skip ahead here.
On a 9. But he's hit one in the first leg of the match against Nathan Aspel before. That
But yeah, perfect 9.
This would eclipse that.
What does a perfect 9 mean?
As well. Look at this
Just
for the
wait.
start.
That's it. There we go. Because you're going from 501 down, right? So 9 is the fewest amount of darts you can throw to perfectly go from 501 to 0. And that's what he does there. Yeah.
This show's educational as well.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Look at the crowd.
Have you ever seen the walk-ins that these guys do?
I know. They're like rock
With the
stars. It's like WWE, but for darts.
They just look like awkward dweebs. And they're walking in with music and they're singing and they're playing up the
Cheerleaders and everything, yeah.
But, okay, I know some guys that are pretty good athletes. One guy's a really good hockey player. He is hardcore darts guy. There's
Really?
There's a big darts community in Regina.
Oh, I know there is. Yeah. There's tournaments and games and leagues all over the place. Yeah.
I'm not very good.
I have a dartboard in the man cave. I don't play enough, but there's one set up there.
My dart story is we our second trip over the pond to St. Andrews. We get into this what you would exactly picture a tavern. Scottish tavern, we're all on pints, and these guys are playing darts. And then my brother-in-law's
low roof? Tell me it had a low roof.
Yeah, old, right?
Yeah.
And my brother-in-law's want to get in on the darts game. So then there's these guys playing. So then they're like, well, playing. And the guy's like, well, we'll challenge you. And then they're like, Barney, play with this guy. And he's 6'4", big, from South Africa. His accent was just awesome. So he was so good, and he was trying to teach me
How to throw?
the proper way as we went. We must have played for an hour. against my brother-in-laws, killed pints, just had a great time. And I'm like, this is the most darts I've ever played. And I'm fine with it because I'm here.
Yeah, it's where you play darts.
Oh, yeah. And those dartboards are everywhere, and everybody's good.
Yeah.
Not a lot of ping pong tables. That's where I'd like to get in on the...
Do they have any pool tables? Any pool tables?
Snooker, yeah.
Snooker?
No, well, a lot of the places are like really small, like quaint pubs, right?
So they don't have enough room. Yeah.
So I think the odd place where you're going to find a lot of pool tables is a lot of the golf courses, the men's locker room area kind of stuff.
In the lounge.
Yeah, and then there's the snooker ones, the big tables.
Yeah.
The big daddies.
With the little tiny pockets.
Are the pockets smaller on a snooker table?
They are. Yeah.
Are there a lot of snooker tables in Regina?
Not that I'm aware of.
Is there an underground snooker league?
Could be. I know of one in Weyburn.
I've always fascinated. Isn't there still an awesome pool hall on Dudney in Saskatoon? There's a couple of really good.
Still one in the old Gold Mile.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But what always fascinated me about the one on Dudney and then the one in Saskatoon, the pool halls, was they're upstairs. That's slate and hauling these things up.
Who did that? Yeah.
Stairs.
More than one guy.
Let's get a ground level pool hall.
Maybe that was the only way they could level the floor.
I'm opening up a pool hall. I need your help.
Put it on the third
floor of a warehouse.
Walk up.
We're not friends anymore.
Pizza and beer ain't going to cover that, my friend.
Yeah, no.
Pizza and beer ain't enough.
Pound.
Yeah.
Yeah. Clutch perform. You got another one?
Yeah, I got one last one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of went off.
I was like, hey, they're off the rails. I'll just hands off, let it go.
That's where it goes here.
So Joshua Caruto Gower of the Athletics had this unfortunate incident yesterday.
Caruto Gower swings on the first pitch and fouls it off himself. He's still down
in the region.
The gentleman region?
Might have caught him on the inner leg.
Straight to Revive Men's Health Clinic at some point.
See here,
Yeah. So here you'll see the slow-mo.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that'll hurt.
Down to the ground in the batter's box.
Yeah.
Trainer in gray slacks is out helping him.
Don't really know what the protocol
And you know what he has to do? Got to drop him. Don't drop me. Nobody will know.
But he gets up, puts the helmet back on, warms back up, takes the bat still.
He's going to play?
Yeah.
He's going to continue the at-bat?
Yep.
And it
He doesn't
looks
jump
like
up and down or
he will come
anything
up
to get him out of his chest?
no
I skipped ahead a bit, so we might have missed that.
One strike.
But I appreciate the commentator.
And he gets a hit. Get out of here.
Gets a single.
Butler to third.
And then, didn't it come out that it was ruptured?
Goes to the hospital after and undergoes emergency surgery for a ruptured testicle.
Ouch!
Yeah, so...
He's a hockey player.
Yeah, he didn't play soccer. That guy don't play soccer. I'll tell you right now.
What's his first name?
Joshua.
Wow.
Caruto Gower.
He's no soccer player.
Livestock operation, whether it's your house, you're thinking about putting up some solar powers, especially that livestock stuff. They're talking to people at Ag in Motion all week. It is Kellen Solar, family-run business out of Lumsden, Saskatchewan. When you're thinking solar, look them up, and they'll come out and help you and quote Kellen Solar. NASCAR report?
Got it.
Let's go.
All right.
The SportsCage NASCAR Report, where rubbin' is racing, is brought to you by Croft Electric. Almost 29 years of trusted, reliable home, farm, and commercial service for all electrical needs. CroftElectric.com and all socials.
Actor Matthew McConaughey. All right, all right, all right. Gentlemen, start your engine.
Paulson, it is amazing. You played Curtis's favorite Start Your Engines.
For 8 weeks.
Yeah, for 8 weeks we had the exact same one. Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah, no, obviously you didn't. You would have broken up a little bit. For the first time in 30 years, Wilkesboro, North Carolina Raceway held a Cups point race, and Joey Logano was the dominant driver in the Cup Series return. Logano led 323 of 450 laps and held off all competitors with 3 Joe Gibbs racing cars following him till the finish line. Only 6 cars finished on the lead lap when it was all over, as cautions and pit strategy were the key to winning the day. For Logano, it was his first win of the season, and the points move him into the playoff hunt as he now sits 15th with a 49-point lead on Eric Jones, who is the first driver seeking the last spot. Denny Hamlin finished second and extended his first-place lead over Tyler Reddick by 68 points. Hamlin has led 863 laps so far this season. Reddick is the next closest with exactly half as many. Other movers on the day, Hosvar moves up to 7th, Briscoe moves up to 8th, and Van Gisbergen moves up to 14th after finishing 6th. Van Gisbergen has 2 top 10 finishes on ovals in the last 2 weeks. He may have finally figured out how to race on those. Now we head to the famous Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the Brickyard 400. And if you don't know this, the winning team gets down and kisses the bricks, the finish line, after they win the race. Bubba Wallace was last year's champ, and a win here would solidify his playoff position as he sits 13th in the standings. Indy's a great race to watch at a historic venue.
I bet.
Thanks, Crofty.
Croft Electric, croftelectric.com. The preferred program is what all the cool kids are doing. You probably want to get into that. Helping all of southern Saskatchewan when you need anything done electrical. It's Croft Electric.
They're good.
Can we go to break and then let's get into some tailgate talk?
I love it.
Before tomorrow's game.
I love it.
We can get into the game as well. We got some text messages to read. Prairie Land Rentals text line 936-6262. Also playing Pick the Score. So get in on that. It is the Sports Cage on the home of the Saskatchewan Roughriders. 620 CKRM. Sharky's here for Flooring Superstore. Trent Dickin and his experienced team. Whatever you need, flooring. Cash and carry, or they can find someone to do it as well.
Hey, look, we got the satellite view again.
Sharky is going at it. It is the aerial view.
Yep.
The blimp.
The blimp's back in service.
Okay, so tomorrow night we got a Thursday game.
Yep.
7 p.m.-ish kickoff.
Yep.
What time will people start tailgating? Is there a start time?
I think it's 5 hours beforehand. So what is that?
So you could conceivably almost go for breakfast.
No, you could have breakfast and then slide over. Late breakfast, maybe a buffet.
Will people start? Is anyone out there? Are you tailgating out there? Are you starting at 2?
We'd love to hear it.
Are you going?
Yeah.
Revving it up at 2?
Why wouldn't you?
Work.
Jobs, man.
Heat.
Can't do nothing when you got a job.
You got to pay the man. You got to work for them.
Remind me to tell you that story.
What was the last one like? Last 2. I haven't been to. Just been 2.
I missed the last one because of the heat. I watched the game.
Hung out in your pool.
Yeah, I would watch the game poolside. The one before that, I talked about an elevation. I said we're going to see things get elevated, and it got elevated
progressively better.
Progressively better, little bigger, little flashier, little showier. I think we're going to see more and more of that. A few more tents, right? More games set up, more people out there. It's just going to continue to grow. And I said it, and it's happening, and I'm not surprised.
You are brave. You're a soldier if you are going at it without a tent. If you don't have any shade, are you handing out umbrellas?
That's risky. Yeah, you should have a tent.
Anybody take my advice with the misters? Mister.
I haven't seen a mister yet.
Like Flynn Roofing out at Country Thunder.
They had him out there today.
Like 7 at their site with a big tent. And then those buckets, and everyone kind of hovers around those for a bit. You kind of cool off, and then you go, genius. There's got to be somebody rolling.
He's brilliant, though.
Yeah.
Sometimes he's brilliant.
And an amazing cook.
Yeah.
But someone's got to be rolling the misters out at the tailgates.
I haven't seen them, but they're got to be there.
Has Crofty had the Ninja out yet? I know,
No, we talked about it. He ordered one. I don't know where it is.
Did he? Or is it alleged?
No, I don't know. I think he ordered one. It's not there yet, though.
And has he gone to the same spot every time, or is he moving around?
You just as you come in, you get in the next spot.
Oh.
So you don't have a reserve spot. You're just next in. So you meet new people every time. Every time. And the game before last, we actually met.
Is that the Toronto one?
Yeah. We met the Dalkey family. They were beside us, and it was awesome. They were fantastic.
And then a lot of barbecues.
A lot of barbecues. Somebody had a smoker out there. Yeah.
Because it's got to be propane. Is that the rule?
Propane, yes. Yeah.
So what about like Blackstones?
You could have a Blackstone.
Grill.
It's because propane.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. You could have a Blackstone.
Yeah, I'm thinking so what, we got...
But you were telling the story about roast beef on the Blackstone as like a sandwich.
Well, Simesy pioneered this out at Country Thunder, so then the wife figured it out yesterday, and she made beef dips last night with au jus, and knocked it out of the park. It's so good. But yeah, the Blackstone, really good for that. If you want to get a little teppanyaki thing going, you want to get breakfast, bacon, burger, smash. Look, a lot of people I see people all the time on their Blackstones doing the smash burger thing, which is a great tailgate meal.
Yeah. Great tailgate meal. That Simesy and his beef sandwich there with the cheese and sounds so good.
I wonder what was it? Pauline, the lady that had pierogies the first time.
I didn't see her again. I didn't see her again.
Legendary.
Yeah, we got to track her down tomorrow. Pauline, let us know. You gonna be there?
If you're listening, Pauline, where are the pierogies at? That was a good pierogi.
That was a very
by the way.
Yeah,
I critique pierogies. There's some high scores coming in.
Some people are getting crazy.
On Pick the Score, 936-6262 for SaskTel. I thought mine was high. Yeah.
What's somebody picking?
I don't want to give it away.
Okay.
But yeah, they're kind of. I went 11-point spread. This one's 10-point spread, but more scores as well. Somebody's saying, I don't know if they have a name in this, should be there not long after 2 p.m. tomorrow. Haven't missed yet. Canopy, Blackstone, Starlink, TV, Mr. Fan. Are you going to be playing the SportsCage?
Yes. Put the SportsCage. We'll find you.
We're not on YouTube tomorrow. We're radio only. What's your name and how do we find you?
Yeah. Got the pregame show though too. You can put the pregame show on.
Yeah, pregame show for sure. SportsCage first though.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, we got to find him.
Get into it.
Yeah.
This guy's got it. This guy's got it set up. He's not letting us know who.
Well, we'll find him. We'll track him down. It'll be easy to find.
Canopy, Blackstone, Starlink, TV, Mr. Fan.
It's going to be trackable.
Got it figured out.
Yeah. Tailgating is open 5 hours before kickoff and remains open 1 hour after the game.
After the game.
You're right.
Yeah. If you show up 1 hour before kickoff, that's the cutoff. Even if you have a valid pass.
You can't get in then?
Yeah, for tailgating.
1 hour before kickoff?
Is the cutoff.
Okay.
So you got to be there.
You're not going to.
You got to be there.
It's not really tailgating.
Exactly. So
if you're sitting on the other side of the stadium, it's going to take you 40 minutes to get over there.
Exactly. So yeah. But have you seen the maps of where everything is either? I'm just looking at the Rider website right now. I can try and pull that too.
The maps of everything.
Of like where you can tailgate, where the beer gardens are.
Oh yeah, we've already been through all that.
We got that.
I've been gone for a month.
Well, you got to catch up, Colson.
We got that button. Yeah. How were the garbages the last time?
I didn't. I noticed that the recycling bin was at the gate.
What a concept. Genius.
The recycling bin was at the gate. Yeah.
Yeah, no. I think
your expression of concern brought about a resolution.
Mosey on over tomorrow. So I guess I could be there. Conceivably.
4:05?
No, I see, but then you run the risk of I gotta go on the Rider Radio Network, the pregame show, and give my all bets are off. Tomorrow. So that's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow morning. So I don't want to be buckled.
You don't want to be too far ahead.
Stage. And then that heat sneaks up on you.
Oh, looking forward to it.
Then I got to go over to the other side of the stadium and hang out with people there. So yeah, I would say I'll be there around 5. Can I bring the missus? Sharky will let me bring, or Crofty will let me bring the missus.
Of course he will. Yeah.
Yeah. She hasn't checked it out yet.
He loves a guest. Yep.
Yeah, we get to talk to him in a bit. I'm going to find out more for him. And then in hour 3, the start of hour 3, let's dive into some Sprinkle Town.
I love it.
Sprinkle of the day.
Because you've been on a heater.
Last game.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say totally on a heater. The soccer, the World Cup final.
You picked that as well?
Picked a regulation tie.
Look at you.
But I cashed out with I wrote about it. I don't know if they posted it on sportscage.com yet. There was, I think it was a minute 45.
And you cashed out.
And it was, I lost percentage-wise, I would say 8% more if I hang on. If I be a man, hang on till the end. But I was like,
You didn't trust yourself.
no, that Spain's going to score. Spain's the score. So then I hit it, cashed out. They ended up winning. So that, yes, but I lost Ottawa money line.
Okay.
I lost Geno Lewis anytime touchdown.
Didn't he score a touchdown?
Last week? No, he did not.
Had a 2-point convert
Oh, that's what it was. Okay.
in the OT.
Suits was willing him to get one. I was listening to the game as I talked to Suits yesterday, and I'm like, yes, throw it to Geno all the time. Just keep throwing to him.
Pitch it to the man.
I didn't bet on the Montreal-Calgary game because I didn't get a chance to watch it, but Montreal was up 22-rip in that game.
Yeah.
That's when I threw out a safety check, a courtesy check on Jeffrey if he was okay, wellness check. Hamilton-Toronto didn't go to that. Would have been a nice little Hamilton win or a tie on Sports Select.
Yeah. Because Toronto was the favorite. Big time.
This is the kick here if you're watching
I
the
found
stream.
it. I've been looking for the last 2 days.
Haralahu. And last year, that's not even close.
Yeah, so you shouldn't win or tie the game by missing.
Like if you
also shouldn't lay down and pout.
It's hard to say, but last year he was whipping his arm and he missed that one and they won. It's like, oh, that's kind of tacky.
Yeah. Very tacky.
That's kind of tacky.
Très gauche.
Okay, break time, Coulson. It is the Wednesday edition, a special edition of Sharky here today, Florida Superstore. And the show is for our friends at Regina Motor Products, where you can get an Esso gift card with the purchase of a vehicle, health check, or oil change up until August 31st. We'll be back after this. All right, big game tomorrow. Pick the score, 936-6262. You can also let us know where do you land. Have you ever gone to a buffet with roast beef and not had gravy there? Something was up.
Something went wrong.
And then am I in the wrong to want to order gravy from one of the delivery places?
No, you're not.
At an event. Big orange bag guy rolls in.
Looking for Barney?
Side of gravy.
You got a side of gravy for Barney?
Barney Shankaruk?
They would never get my name right.
Shankaruk?
Yeah, 936-6262. Let's go out. Speaking of Croft and Croft Electric and getting the job done, let's go out and talk to Danny. Danny, tee up the tailgate for me tomorrow. Make me want to get there early.
Excited. I don't know if I could survive if I went at 2. I got some cousins landing tomorrow about 2:00 from Texas. Driving up one day early specifically to make the tailgate to go to the Rider game. They're here for a few weeks, but they started their trip early to be able to get up and get here for a Rider game. They're Saskatchewan boys, so grew up here, but now lives in Texas. So yeah, the tailgate's going to be awesome. I'm thinking I'm going to try and get there about 3 or 4. Don't tell my boss. I might sneak out of the office a little early, but don't tell him. I'll say I'm in a meeting or something. Mm-hmm. Keep that on the QT.
Appointment.
Yeah, you have an appointment.
Yeah.
Appointments. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll have the
not
ninja
till
going.
4?
What's that?
Not till 4?
I think that's a respectable time.
3. I'm trying to aim to get there for 3.
Okay. All right.
So get set up and be ready to roll around 4. Got the Ninja. I got proof of life. I'll send you a pic later. It's sitting in. It's still in the box. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't even opened it up. I've been a little busy doing some stuff, so I haven't even tested it out. So it's going to be a maiden voyage tomorrow afternoon. So that'll be awesome.
What do you picture me making in the Ninja?
Hey, Chikai. I'm going to tell you something here, Crofty. I'm going to tell you. I will tell you, as long as I remember. I will bring one of those Last Mountain Distillery raspberry lemonade cocktail bags for the maiden voyage, if that's okay.
I love it. I was going to try and stop by and get one of those. That was actually my thought process.
Well, we won't feel shame if there's 2. I'm telling you, I will
won't go to waste.
Yeah, they won't go bad. They don't go bad.
And this is supposed to be because People have been sending in pictures, especially Roscoe. Yeah. I think he's buying one every weekend, and he sends it in. But there's limited quantities. There's
not a ton of them.
But I know where I can get one tomorrow, so I might actually go there after the show today. I'll buy it. I will. I'll bring it, but I won't be there. Well, now that this new revelation, I might be there just after 4.
What time do you guys get off the air tomorrow?
I get off at 4. I am coming down with a cold.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I heard it in your voice. Yep.
Yeah. I'm not on the air tomorrow, Crofty, so I'm available at 2.
Perfect. I'll need you for help set up.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah,
okay. So, take us through? Have there been, with this heat, anybody no tent?
No. So, yeah, I think Sharky talked about this earlier. I actually didn't make the last one either. I was in Craven. I had one of my guys set it up. There is still, most people have some sort of tent set up or some sort of shade set up. I haven't seen the Mr. guy that you were talking about yet. Usually I'm pretty busy trying to, pass out beers and burgers or whatever we got going on. But yeah, it's been great. Like it really is. It's one of those, like, they nailed it kind of thing. So I keep saying that, and I stand behind it. The Riders and Real have nailed this one.
So let's talk about something really important. What's going on at Croft Electric? What's new? Are people signing up for the exclusive clubs you got? What's going on?
Yeah, the preferred customer program and the loyalty club. People are signing up. It's great, especially right now. This is the time we're getting busy, and you want that priority booking. You want to be able to bump the line on somebody that doesn't join the preferred customer club.
Well, it's the cut in front of the line club.
Yeah, well, we can't call it that, but yeah. Well, what do you think preferred means? You'll get a dictionary, Sharky.
Yeah.
It really is good. And now is the time. I heard you guys talking about Ag in Motion, and now is the time. Those farmers got some time to be thinking about fall projects and getting ahead of some of those possible electrical issues. Get us out. We'll bring the Ninja out. We'll have some Last Mountain beverage and sit on your deck, and we can plan your electrical project. Get ahead of some of those things. And and the other thing is fall and winter starts to come up. People don't think ahead, and things get busy. There's some pretty big projects going on around town, and now is the time to kind of book us, get your material locked in, get your stuff locked in, because it could increase in price in the fall.
There we go. CroftElectric.com online, but also follow you guys on the socials, the Friday funnies and all that stuff. And if they want, they can always just give you a ring too.
For sure. Check us out on the web, www.croftelectric.com. There is a place to join up to that preferred program right on there. There's a link right at the top of the page. There's also a contact us link that you can book a service call, book a quote, even put drawings, pictures, whatever it is that you can, information into that, and we can give you a quote and get out and get your project done.
Yeah, send some selfies.
I could just imagine the pictures you're going to get sent now. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll draw you one.
Yeah, I'll draw you
one. When I need your service, it'll be like, hey, who's this?
I get this red wire.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. It gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Trust me, we've gotten those kind of pictures from people. I opened this box and there's all these wires. What do I do? You called us 5 minutes too late.
Yeah. But close the box. Go ahead and hang on.
But we'll still come out. We'll figure it out, and we'll get it fixed. Not a problem.
Okay, can't wait to see you tomorrow. Yeah. I said I will bring that little Last Mountain thing. Look, did you say we're doing burgers?
Yeah, they're going to be burgers tomorrow. We have a Blackstone, so we'll have that sparked up for some burgers and maybe a bag of chips or something like that.
Yeah.
It'll be a nice one. It'll be good. It's going to be hot, so we'll have the tent up. I currently have not found a Mister other than on Amazon, but I try not to buy from there. I like to support local. But we have not bought a Mister yet, but that could be on the list before next tailgate. That's for sure.
Okay. Have the SportsCage nice and loud.
It'll be on the radio, you betcha.
I will be there. Sharky's saying he's going to bring bacon, so we can have bacon cheeseburgers.
Ooh, I like that idea. Sharky, way to step up. Nicely done.
Never thought of that, but yeah, that's a good ad.
If we're doing it, let's go. All right, Crofty, see you tomorrow, bud.
All right.
See you tomorrow, guys. Have a good show.
Croft Electric, 586-1333, the number you need. Okay, ticker time. Let's roll.
It's time for the Sports Ticker, brought to you by Extreme Hockey and Sport, 1425 McIntyre Street, the Cooperator Center, Moose Jaw Temple Garden Center, and online at extremehockey.net.
Okay, Roland Milligan Jr. going to be back in the lineup tomorrow against the Edmonton Elks. Edmonton will have Royce Mechie back in the lineup, defensive back there. Calgary Stampeders getting a weapon back. Canadian receiver Damien Alford signed today with the team. 6'5", 224-pounder, signed with the New Orleans Saints in January after an NFL workout, but he's coming back. Western Canadian Baseball League tonight in Weyburn. Regina's in town, 7:05 first pitch. There's women's tackle football at Leibel Field, 5 p.m. Saskatchewan takes on Ontario. The Nationals are on. If you want to go watch that, 5 p.m. there. Blue Jays Rays around 5:07 is first pitch. And some hockey news. Regina Pats, 16-year-olds Maddox Schultz, Liam Pugh have been named to Canada's National Men's Under-18 selection camp before the Hlinka Gretzky Championship coming up August 3rd to 9th. So good luck to those fellas. SportsCage.com poll today. Who will win Thursday's game at Mosaic Stadium? Vote at SportsCage.com. Coming back with hour number 3. We're going to talk Sprinkletown. We're going to have Glen Suitor breaking the game down tomorrow. And a whole lot more.
I like it.
It's a Sports Cage for Regina Motor Products on this Wednesday. We're back after the news. Welcome back. Wednesday edition of the Sports Cage on the eve of the first place matchup in the West tomorrow at Mosaic Stadium. Riders and Elks. Just a reminder, if you're tuning into the program tomorrow, if you watch it on YouTube, we will not be there. It'll be radio only from 3 to 4. Getting in, getting out, getting you ready. We're going to talk. We'll have a couple of different riders popping in. We'll hear from Mark Killam as well tomorrow. Radio only. The show today is for Regina Motor Products, where you can book an oil change or a vehicle health check. Get a $25 SO gift card up until August 31st at Regina Motor Products. And Sharky is here on Wednesday instead of Thursday because it's a short one tomorrow. And Sharky's brought to you by Flooring Superstore. Trent Dickin and his team, anything flooring, cash and carry prices, or they'll find someone to do it for you. We've been talking about a lot today. And if you missed any of it, you can go back and listen to podcast form for Freeze Tallman Lumber in Regina and Fort Capel. They sponsor Glen Suitor, which is coming up in a bit. I had a pre-chat with Suits, teeing up the game tomorrow before he takes off. He's probably in the air right now, coming in to Regina. It's an intriguing one. It's an intriguing one.
It's a first-place game. That's the biggest thing.
Let's get into Sprinkle of the Day.
All right.
And I might talk about it again tomorrow, but let's go to the Sports Select. Okay. And where it stands right now. If you went to your Lotto Spot retailer, where I usually like to go to the Sherwood Co-ops. Good people, good client, good great coffee, but a nice Slurpee. They also have that ice cream thing. My daughter gets it once in a while.
Really?
It's like, what is it called? It's a machine.
And dispenses ice cream?
I think it's like you put like the Slurpee and the ice cream in it.
I was going to say Frosty maybe, but I don't think so.
I don't know if that's the exact word. But then it blends it all up. And oh, yeah.
Makes it delicious.
I'm like, get it away from me.
It's delicious.
2 sips is enough for this frame.
Chillers? Or
sure.
No, Twists. I think
Twists.
That's what. Yeah.
Bedrock. Good. Twist. Remember that?
Yes, I do.
That's a good one.
Okay. Let's go to the game. Let's go to the game.
Okay.
Tomorrow. Pro line. Right now, if you go, and a lot of you have been texting in Prairie Line Rentals text line with SaskTel Pick the Score. Man, I'm hitting all the sponsors in this. Yeah. Edmonton, Saskatchewan, the tie pays $3.80. So if you think it's going to be a 3-point game, you go down and you can make your pick online, generate a QR code, and take the tie. Sharky, as you look at that, see, to start the show,
I would not have thought they were that far apart.
Saskatchewan was a 4-point favorite on the
now
point
they're
spread.
5.
And just within the last 2 hours, hour and a half, they've moved to 5.
What does Sports Select know that we don't?
Exactly.
What kind of secret information do they have that we don't? A 5-point favorite.
See, I can't be hypocritical because my pick the score
was 9.
11.
Yeah, whatever.
So if I want to be a baller, I take that 5 points all day. I'm not saying I'm going to. The 57.5.
They've got that one's dialed in. Of all the over-unders they've had this year, which some of them have been crazy, that one to me is dialed in. They've got that right. Because I think literally it's going to be like 59 or 60 total points.
WDYLW. What would Luke do? Because Luke and I like to chat about the over-unders. 57.5. I think I will hit the over.
I would take that too.
I'm going to wait till tomorrow.
A Calgary Winnipeg one, would you take the over there at 60.5? I think that's an under.
Nah, no, both of those teams scoring a lot of points, man. Man, did he use a lot of slang? Did he say man a lot? Yeah, I think
Toronto BC is.
I think
an under.
the over there as well. What if he went? Colson, click off over on all 3 of these games. What kind of odd does that give us?
Want Hamilton and Montreal too? Why not?
$5.99. All
Hamilton,
3 games over the over. No, Hamilton's. I don't know. Let's be honest.
We don't know what they're going to do
in Hamilton. Crazy Joe could be playing
It's an
quarterback.
11-point spread right now for Montreal.
Yeah, that's aggressive. That's not a lot of respect for Hamilton.
Yeah,
but
that's
they are
aggressive.
They won last week against Toronto, which Toronto beats us, and Toronto's at times doesn't look that bad,
Yeah.
and they're playing out east. So it's
And they used what's his name at quarterback, the guy that I don't think should be in the league,
Trey Ford.
Yeah,
And he looked all right.
but he still scrambled. He was still the leading rusher, so he's still running around all over the place
win's a win, man.
like a mad bunny.
Win's a win.
I'd
all
go under
3
on that one on the
Hamilton.
throw Hamilton and Montreal as the under.
Oh, you're gonna get some nice odds here.
What
11.08. 11, basically 11.
Nice.
So yeah, I don't think we're. I'll. Oh, by the way, I owe you $75. I sent you $75.
Thank you very much.
We won a little sprinkle on the
We
Keniston
won money,
Super Draft.
but we lost overall.
Still, it's one of those checks you frame. And people come in, they go, "Well, what's that from?" Yeah, it's Super Draft. So I collected from the world famous Keniston Super Draft. It's not much.
It was one of your shared teams.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we shared 5.
It was my team.
Okay.
But I'm a buddy, and sports. Anyway, I got a Sports Select. Speaking of that story, SportsSelect.com. Make your picks online. Generate a QR code, and go to your Lotto Spot retailer. There you go. Bet with the original. Chance of winning cash in hand. Must be 18 plus to play. We'll revisit that tomorrow. Colson, remember that 5-point spread. If you could screenshot those odds, I'm curious tomorrow at this time
Okay.
What it'll be.
changes. We hit a what's it called? I think it's called pools on Sports Select, where you pick all the NFL games.
Yes.
On the Sunday. So we used to have this group of 4 of us. Oh, and did we think we were smart? Did we think we would meet for lunch once a week, noodle bowl, and we thought we had this dialed. We'd all pooled in some money and we'd play so many tickets. Or we'd just take all the blocks, right? You can block. So I have a picture. And because the friends, the people at Sask Lotteries are good people. I used to know one of the guys that ran the one here. We won. It was split between like 200 people though. Yeah. Or probably more. It wasn't a huge win. But we had to go to the lottery office to get cash it. And I said, can we do the picture with the big fake check and the sports and the mugs? Like when the real dollars hit it. And they're like, sure, yeah. So I got the picture, and it wasn't a fake check. It was just the Sports Luck side with the cups, and the four of us, like in the celebration thing. We posted it. Social media was like, oh, you won. How much did you win? Da da da. And I said, oh, I can't say. And we were talking, like, I still have the ticket. I was like, we should frame it. It was minuscule, but it was a fun ride nonetheless. 2 winners split $5,235 on baseball pools with 12 of 13 games correct. Whenever that was, like this week sometime.
Wow,
that'd be I don't know. We joke about it. Picking 12 of 13 baseball games correct.
That's a challenge.
Pitchers, relievers.
Yeah.
All that jazz.
That is not my skill.
Sprinkle. I'm very curious on where those come in tomorrow. Tailgate, you can get in at 2:00. We've established that it's going to be hot tomorrow.
It'll be warm, but I think the west side or the east side, the sunny side, will be in the shade by game time.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be like I think it goes down to 18, 19 tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Be a perfect night for football.
Should be okay.
We started the show with, it's too bad it's Thursday. A lot of people that are driving from far away.
It's a long way to go.
Unless you got to take the Friday off if you're bunking in or you have friends or whatever, you can do that. But yeah, and all eyes, if you're a CFL fan, you're watching that game tomorrow. Because it's like, okay, Edmonton, and okay, Saskatchewan, here we go.
Here we go.
It's, and what's your prediction on, I know we'll never hit this, actual bodies there, because you talked about the concourse being the gathering spots.
Hard to say what's actually going to be there. Like I said, there's 26,000 sold. Distributed, accounted for, missing. There's going to be 23,000 there. There'll be 23.
Yeah.
Yep. They'll be there. Yep.
Be a good. They might have a hammer, a walk up because of the weather as well.
I mean, they're not missing. They're not competing against anything else on the Thursday night. It's not like Craven last weekend or the last game or anything like that. So if you've got tickets and you're in the area, you're going to go, right?
Yeah.
Weather's going to be good, right? There's no reason to miss.
Day one of the Royal member guest tomorrow.
Yeah,
that's a messy 7 hours.
Yeah.
Out there as well. Or where do you land Wednesday? Kind of a fun one here. I talked about it. Went to an event on the weekend.
I still can't believe this happened.
Buffet at roast beef.
Okay.
But it was shaved already for you. And food was great. The pierogies. I'm a critical pierogi guy, being Ukrainian. But got my roast beef, and I was excited, and I looked, and I looked, and I looked, and no gravy. No au jus. Horseradish, yes. But I'm like, shouldn't that be illegal?
It is illegal. I've looked it up.
You gotta have roast beef, you gotta have gravy or au jus.
It doesn't make any sense.
And then how offside would I have been if I would have ordered from a
None.
outside outfit and someone brings it in for our table?
None.
And then if there was any left over, we could have shared with other tables.
They would have loved to have seen it.
We had Sheila message in, and she thought it was odd too that there was no gravy.
It's
their whole table.
Incredibly odd.
Yeah. Or if we would have any chance if we would have maybe said, hey, anybody got a pot back there and some of that powdered stuff? Can you whisk it up? Can you get a
little beef bouillon you can put together?
Everybody's got
cornstarch.
Every restaurant,
they've got
a bag
something.
of gravy.
Something had to go wrong. And it doesn't take that long to make gravy.
No.
Right? It really doesn't.
I love it.
Yeah.
So yeah,
something went haywire. They ran out of ovens or something.
And then you said it's like going to a buffet or whatever, and that has pierogies, and there's no
sour cream.
And I say, or like a stir fry with no noodles or rice.
Exactly. It's dumb.
Ginger beef.
Yep.
Doesn't make sense. 936-6262. Also, SaskTel, pick the score. What is the score tomorrow night? Last chance to win some tickets to the game. And if you're closest to, at the end of it all, if you get picked, you got a chance to win a $200 SaskTel gift card. Okay, he's in the air right now.
Flying.
A little while ago, I caught up with Glen Suitor for a special edition of Press Coverage.
Time now for press coverage with CFL and Saskatchewan Rough Rider legend Glen Suitor on the SportsCage. Brought to you by Freeze Tome and Lumber. Locally owned, family grown, rooted in our community for 70 years in Regina and Fort Capel.
It's a special edition of press coverage. Glen Suitor for Freeze Tallman in Regina and Fort Capel. Suits is getting ready to hop on the bird and head to Saskatchewan for the big matchup tomorrow night. Suits, first off, just initial handicapping of the game. When you watch this, when you see what we got tomorrow night, a Thursday night tilt at Mosaic, the two best teams in the West, what's standing out for you?
Well, that it should be one of those great physical football games that go right down to the wire. That's the start. It'll be full of emotion. We know that because of what has gone on this past week. I think it might be becoming a mistake, Barney, for people to say all you have to do is shut down Justin Rank and you can win. I mean, the BC Lions did a good job against him, containing him. But I still don't think enough credit is given to Cody Fajardo for what he does. He is the most accurate passer as far as completion percentage goes in CFL history. And I think you have to have over 1,500 attempts to be on that list. And guess who's number 2 right behind him? It's Trevor Harris. So wow. You got two guys that sort of grew up and learned from Ricky Ray, who, by the way, is number 3 on that list as far as all-time completion percentage. And that's the sort of the superpower of Cody Fajardo is he's not flashy, but he's super accurate. And when you're really accurate, you give your receivers a chance to get yards after the catch. So I think they are a well-balanced team with a good defense, and it might be a mistake for opponents now to say if we shut down Rankin, we can win the game. I think there's more to it.
Yeah, let's look at the Edmonton offense, like you said, beyond Rankin, because when you look at they got another guy that can run the ball back there in Leak, and we've seen that this year, but also Cody spreads the ball out. He reminds me a little bit of how Trevor Harris is doing things. And you got guys, 5 receptions, 6 receptions, 4, 2 a game. Like, he's spreading it around.
Yeah, he is. And, he's got that great chemistry with Austin Mack. I mean, even their loss this year to the BC Lions in Kelowna, Austin Mack had a big night. So, I think there is enough talent and sort of balance between veterans and Keon Julian Grant and Austin Mack and some rookies like Joshua Cephas and, some of the younger guys. You make a good point, though, Barney, about Javon Leak. I mean, this is a guy that they're incorporating more and more, and it's one of the reasons that Justin Rankin's numbers have sort of dropped off a little bit in the last 3 games. Partly because BC did have a good game plan. Let's give them credit for that. But Javon Leak is another different type of threat, and there's a possibility that they could both be on the field at the same time, and that puts a real bind or pressure on your linebacking crew, the Saskatchewan linebacking core with Thurman and Woods and Brooks. So I just it's a well balanced team with a very accurate thrower. And a guy that he doesn't mind at all, Fajardo, in going 10, 15, 12-play drives. He's all for that because it does 2 things. Usually if you're at 12 or 15 plays in a drive, you're ending up with points, either a field goal or a touchdown, and you're keeping Trevor Harris on the bench. And that's a good formula for success if you're playing against a great team like Saskatchewan.
It's great. There's going to be emotion coming from Malik Carney, obviously, coming back to Mosaic, coming back to play the Riders. But the other thing that I think a lot of people have to remember is J.C. Sherritt's coming back.
Yeah. And I'm hearing nothing but praise and excitement for what they're doing on defense. And again, it took some patience when you think about their secondary, Edmonton secondary, and J.C. Sherritt and Mark Killam, the head coach. They had to be patient with guys like J.J. Ross and even incorporating Terrell Ford, but Shaylin Garnes, their free safety. I mean, these are guys that are in sort of year 2 and went through some bumps in the road last year. I mean, they had some games that they should have won and didn't because their secondary was, young, basically inexperienced. But they stuck with them, and now I would say Saskatchewan may have the best secondary in the league, but this Edmonton defense is playing championship level football, and I think their secondary and going through those bumps in the road last year really helped. They kept them together, and now with Carney up front helping out, Noah Taylor, another great defensive lineman. They're good. They're going to have their hands full, but again, good balance and the second best. By the way, the accuracy throwing completion percentage, Barney, for the two top guys, and Cody Fajardo and Trevor Harris, one is at 71.2 or 3 or something, and the other is 70.7. So wow. They are neck and neck, and that lead for the all-time leader is going to flop back and forth because depending on the game.
What do you see? What do you see from Edmonton and getting to the quarterback like they did against BC?
Yeah, they're not really doing anything exotic from what I've seen. I think it's sort of 4-man pressure. Occasionally they'll add in one more, but that shouldn't be anything that the Riders can't handle. I mean, I heard your interview, what was it, a couple of days ago with Logan Ferland, and first of all, what a well-spoken young man Logan is. And it's always fascinating to me to talk to the O-linemen and go, this whole myth that they're the big guys that didn't do well in school. Yeah, not true. They're really smart guys. But this is basically the starting O-line the Riders have from, what they draw up. This is what they wanted. So they've got their guys. I think Logan is a leader in that group, of course, with Jamarcus. So, I don't think it should be. It's going to come down to those one-on-one battles, and you're going to lose some, but that's where Trevor comes in and getting rid of it and getting it out of his hands, and the receivers making their corrections and their adjustments on the fly, and all of that. So this has got so much talent. Two top teams, both of them just have one loss on the season. And, it's funny, though, Barney, people are saying to me, a lot of people are saying, is this where we find out if Edmonton's for real? Mm-hmm. And I go, they're 5-1. I know people say, well, if you beat Ottawa, that doesn't count. Yeah, I think it counts. It really does. They're a pro football team. And, yes, they're over, but they're also, lost to Saskatchewan by 5 and went into quadruple 2-point shootout overtime with Winnipeg. So, they're a professional football team. I think Edmonton is for real. And if you're saying as an opponent, if you're saying, I wonder if they're for real, you're going to get caught.
Do you think though, Edmonton and the guys in the locker room, like that there's going to be that extra motivation, that extra jam to be like, all right, now let's prove it here, boys. We're in their house. They are the champs. It's for first. Let's go and prove it. I think I would be like that. I don't know about you.
Yeah. Every team playing Saskatchewan's going to do that. I remember back in those days when it didn't matter who won the cup, if it wasn't us, the chance you had to play against the team that won the championship, that'll go way past Labor Day. Uh-huh. That'll be a situation where every team that plays Saskatchewan will bring their A game, because it's playing against the champions. And when I talk to the coaches on our Zoom calls, and they sometimes, without being asked, will sort of leak that in order to get where we want to get, we have to beat Saskatchewan.
Yeah.
And that used to be something that was said about Winnipeg all the time, and now it's said because of last year about Saskatchewan and the year before, since Corey has taken over. But I don't ask coaches that, and they just sort of volunteer it because they've probably been having internal meetings that say, hey, if we want to be considered a championship team, we got to beat the Riders.
Mm-hmm. Do you Shifting gears here just quickly, because I know you got to fly, but any comments on how much better the Calgary Stampeders got today with Alfred coming back?
Yeah, Alfred coming back. Every time I see a player, good players that go down and take a shot in the NFL, to do basically the same thing, and I've said this many times, to do the same thing on the field, but to get paid a lot more money to do it. And there's a sort of a level of disappointment when they come back. And it's not because they don't like the league or they don't like 3 downs or anything. They love the game. It's just this disappointment that they had an opportunity to make life-changing money and it didn't work out. So that's what I'm looking at for Damian Alford is he going to hit that valley when it comes to, the disappointment factor and just trying to let it go, move on. I've seen guys that have taken 2 years to get back into the flow in Canada after not making it in the NFL. So, yeah, he's a talented kid, big target. And they get Reggie Bagleton back very soon too.
Yeah.
So Calgary's going to be stacked. Yeah.
And then from one Alfred to another, I'll close with: do you see a landing spot maybe for veteran return specialist Mario Alford anywhere in the league?
Yeah, I don't know what team yet, but it'll probably depend on which team is having trouble with the return game, which team loses their big returner to injury, something like that. But I do know that the level of courage necessary to be a great returner, where you have to go full speed against 12 guys running down to try and lay a lick on you. I mean, it takes a special type of courage to do that. And then you have to combine that with great speed. So there's not many guys out there like that. And I think it's just a matter of time. Someone's going to have a guy go down, get nicked, going to miss 2 or 3 games. Mario Alford gets another opportunity.
All right, Suits, travel safe. We'll see you tonight, and really looking forward to this one tomorrow, I think, like a lot of Rider Nation.
I hear you. I love these matchups. It's going to be best against best.
Okay, have a safe flight.
Thanks, Barney.
Special edition of press coverage for Fries Tallman Lumber in Fort Capel and Regina. More than a lumber yard. Little door and window sale on right now. They can deliver out to the cabin, the cottage, or the house, the home, the farm, wherever you need them. Give them a call. Like I said, more than a lumber yard. Fries Tallman. We're going to break here. It is the Sports Cage. We're on the home of the Riders, getting set for tomorrow night, 6:20 CKRM. Welcome back. Sharky's with me for Regina Motor Products, and Sharky's here for Flooring Superstore on Park Street. Okay, so you're thinking tomorrow in the building,
23
stadium, 23,000. 23,000. Yep. Haven't had a lot of text messages from people from out of town today saying, come into the game. Had a few text messages being like, can we come by Sharky or come by Crofty's tailgate? I can't invite.
I don't invite people. No, it's not my job to do that.
I don't think you'd be turned away. You want to come there and mooch a bacon cheeseburger and a bunch of beer, though.
Oh yeah, I got to bring bacon.
Bring something. I just threw that out there. I don't go buy that pre-made where you just kind of warm it up on the grill.
Do I look like a pre-made buy guy? Do I look like the kind of guy that buys pre-made?
But you're going to a tailgate. Like, so it's just an easy little bag. No one gets messy. No one gets dirty. Just give
quality bacon. I might make it at home tonight. Right? Bring the package.
What meat, though? If you're bringing it and it looks homemade, I ain't eating it.
I'll go get Harvest. I'll go get Harvest.
I don't trust you. What is that? What kind of bacon is that?
Pork?
Ostrich.
I have never cooked an ostrich. Never.
You like weird stuff, man.
I do, but I've never cooked an ostrich.
I just getting there at 2:00, and I think the couple of people that texted in saying we're going to be there right at 2:00.
I give them credit. That's good work.
Gotta have a tent.
Yeah.
You said you can't find any misters, eh?
I'm having trouble finding it. And I've got one at home, but I think I'd go through like a 5-gallon bucket of water in about 15 minutes.
Why?
Because it's big. It needs a pump. Then there's a pump into the mister, right?
Oh, it's like
it normally hooks
it's
up
one
to
of the ones you see on the sideline.
It normally hooks up. No, it's not that big, but it hooks up to the garden hose. It's on a stand. I'm going to actually test it tonight. I'm going to put a pump to it and see what happens. I got a big night ahead of me.
Just goes through the bucket like that.
Yeah. Can I get into the washroom in the brand center and need some water?
Yeah, no, it's you're still playing SaskTel. Pick the score, by the way, at 936-6262. Throw out, where are those names here? Throw out a couple names here, people that were messaging in about our Where Do You Land Wednesday.
Yeah.
And not one person is saying I'm off my rocker.
No.
That I was very confused as to why there was no gravy at the end of the buffet line when there's roast beef. Horseradish, yes. Horseradish, though, in this room. I know you eat it on your roast beef.
Yeah, I'll have it.
Colson, with roast beef, would you eat horseradish?
No,
I
don't
would
touch
definitely not. Maybe it's because our palates haven't matured yet.
Yeah, I would say you two are immature. Yeah.
And I grew up in a Ukrainian family. Horseradish is like auto.
It's like ketchup.
It's on eggs. Everything. Dad was putting it on. Cooking bacon with his shirt off in the morning, listening to the oldies. CJWW, CKRM equivalent up north.
Making donuts on the other side.
It just doesn't make any.
Something happened. Something had to have happened. There had to be some sort of
like that
disaster.
Office. Do you ever watch The Office?
Not all of them.
When
but
Kevin makes chili and he walks in with that big drum.
Was it chili or beans? I think it was beans. Just a big pot of beans. I thought it was beans.
I thought it was. Look it up. Now it's going to bother me. I thought it's just, then it goes all over but maybe that's what happened. Gravy guy was busy that day.
Could have went bad.
Had his headphones in.
Yeah.
It is chili. That's my bad.
Jamming, and then he tripped and there's gravy everywhere. But yeah, nonetheless, there was no gravy, and I am not off my rocker. But now that I wish I would have, it would have made for better show prep if I would have ordered. I don't think I would have told to skip the whatever Uber Eat, whatever whoever's delivering
whatever
food
service
these days is. I would have said, "I'll meet you in the foyer."
Spiro would have done it for you. He'd have just walked in.
Oh, there's the play.
Spiro would have just walked in, set it down very casually, walked back out like nothing ever happened.
There's the play.
Yeah, Spiro would have covered for you.
Next time that happens, Western Pizza's getting a call.
Yeah,
and
Spiro,
nice
be
gravy.
ready.
They run a nice gravy.
They do run a nice gravy.
Maybe chucking a little side of French fries. Since we're ordering anyway. Actually, an 8-inch number 2.
So the roast beef's kind of questionable as it is.
Everybody make it. No, the food is really good. The chicken was good. Yeah, it was. I just thought I was lost. I was lost. And then you said it's like having pierogies with no sour cream, which...
Yeah.
I'm not I don't put sour cream on my pierogies all the time. Just how I go. If there's a mushroom sauce, though.
I'd be into that.
Yeah. 936-6262. Now we're getting back into the pick the scores where a lot of people are going. A lot of people are going with the 3-point game.
Yeah.
We had a run there of people going off the charts like me, going deep. But yeah.
I see the 3-point game being the play here. Yeah.
But then you might as well take the tie on Sports Select today on your way home.
Yeah.
You might as well grab that. And then the over-under, I'm as of right now.
Like I say, I think this is the closest one they've called all year, Sports Select, at 57.5.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Rider Foundation 50-50. 10 o'clock tonight. After 10 o'clock, your SOL for the early bird prize.
For lobster.
Taste of the Maritimes. Tour for two. Flights from Saskatchewan to Halifax. 7 nights accommodations at a hotel. Some meals included where, yes, I'm sure they would. Again, me and my wife win this. We're going to show up there and your meals that are included are all seafood and we're going to be like, no. No, well.
Got a burger?
Yeah. Hot dog, fries,
Spiro,
kubasa.
Need number 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a Western pizza near here?
Oh, they look at you sideways. Where they look at you, it's like going. It's like I remember being in Boston and it was a seafood restaurant, or you go anywhere, or see Vegas, wherever, a seafood restaurant with people, and it's like I'll get the chicken. Excuse me.
Do you have some chicken?
I'll get the steak's never a bad thing,
No.
but if you're going to a seafood, not everybody in the world eats seafood. Not everybody in the world likes seafood.
We really have to diversify your palate.
Fish and chip, let's not even go, as Dylan on the text line saying, down the filet of fish road.
We're not doing that filet of fish
I
thing
can
again.
go a good fish and chips. I can do that
You'll
with tartar
get that.
sauce, but that's where it ends. I would like to
How come you've never done it? Like, what's holding you back?
I don't like the taste. I don't like the texture. Just taste. Number one, taste. Would you put something in your mouth that you don't like? And pretend that you like? No, you wouldn't. What's a food that you hate, that you cannot eat?
Liver.
How old are you? I don't know anyone under the age of 50 that eats liver.
It's terrible.
Oh yeah.
My mother tried to feed it to me as a kid. It was awful.
I made a mistake once at a buffet company, thinking, because I grew up
a cutlet or what?
I grew up on minute steaks with onions fried up. Dad, Walter loved that, and I grew up on that. And I loved it. Lots of pepper.
Yeah, good.
So I went to this one buffet. I was in my 20s, and I'm like, "Are you kidding me? Like just big stack of minute steaks with onions?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And I get back to my table, and my sister loves this story, and I start eating it, and I'm like, "What? What is this?" And I think somebody at the table goes, "Shink, I didn't know you like liver." Oh, man. That just makes me want to gag it. But they look good, right? Looks the same, kind of cooked.
Looks the same. Doesn't smell the same. Definitely doesn't taste the same.
It was a buffet, so I didn't even smell anything. But yeah, big minute steak guy.
Yeah.
I'll never forget. I know exactly where it was too. It was in Saskatoon, and what place it was. And
what else don't I like? There isn't
something normal.
There isn't much that I'll totally pass on. Like, no.
Yeah. See, you're a good guy to go anywhere with then.
Yeah.
Me, not so much. I know one guy that's like really picky eater.
Lamb? Do you like lamb?
No.
Those little critters are so delicious.
No.
Oh, they're good.
Duck? No.
Yes.
I'll eat beef. I'll eat chicken and beef. Pork, sure, a little bit. Ends there, basically. And then you got your fish and chips as a failsafe.
Would you even try?
What?
Pheasant spring rolls.
No.
Duck lasagna.
Pheasant spring roll. That sounds like a joke.
No. I have a friend. We make a dinner every year for the hunters that come out. He made pheasant spring rolls. He sous vide an elk roast. You know what a sous vide is?
No.
Where you cook it in the water at the same temperature for an extended period of time. So you do all your spices and everything. You put it in a bag, seal it. The bag goes in the water for like literally 20 hours. You take it out. It's like candy. It's so good.
Oh, yeah, sure it is.
It's so good.
Bag moose.
It was like a pack of dogs on a three-legged cat. It was unbearable what we did to that thing. Right? He made a duck lasagna that was so
so
good.
Gross. I think you're making stuff up now.
No, I'm
That's
not.
Gross. Pheasant spring rolls I'm going to give you. Duck lasagna.
I'm Googling it. I'm Googling it right now. Duck lasagna was delicious.
Guy's an absolute weirdo.
No, he's a fantastic cook. He's a member at the Royal.
Todd in Regina.
Duck lasagna. Yep.
Says can of soup and mushroom pieces and stems taste a lot better with pierogies. I'll have a sour cream if there's nothing else. My mom, that's like the base of the mushroom gravy is real cream because like Ukrainians, right? We'd
cream everything.
We're not afraid to cream it up, and then we wonder why my belt's tight.
It's a whole Eastern European thing. Yeah, cream everything.
Oh, the best.
Peas? Have you had cream peas?
What?
Yeah, you cream the peas.
No, that's not that doesn't like super gross me out. You want to hear? This is so fun. You want to hear a pea story?
Go ahead.
My parents used to have this next door. They used to have this big garden.
Yeah.
So when I was a kid, the two things, I ate so much corn one night, I couldn't eat corn for like 15 years. Cobb's a corn. It was so good. Then I did the same thing with peas.
Really?
I still to this day not a big fan of like if you just said here because garden peas are so good. I ate so many of them once I got sick. So in my fried rice for the longest time, I would pick out every single pea if I was eating fried rice, Chinese fried rice.
How do you do that?
I know, man. What a skill. Kevin on the Prairie Line Rentals text line, 600 Albert Street. Ostrich. Yeah, I don't know. Sharky. Look at some of the stuff he's throwing out here.
I've never tried it.
I agree. Pat says, I agree with Sharks. Your palate is immature. Sure. But I'm not going to be peer pressured into any of this grossness.
Okay, look at this. Duck lasagna with sun-dried tomato pesto and squash. That would be so good. Oh, my God. That just looks delicious.
Brandon saying, gravy with roast beef, some horseradish, cherry on top. Come on, Rider Nation. Show up tomorrow. That's right. Probably see you down there. Brandon, I haven't seen him all year. Andrew, lamb is succulent and delicious.
It is.
I know I steered you wrong with the fillet of fish, but lamb is nothing like that. Yeah, sorry, Andrew. We're one striking out relationship, me and you. Not...
We're not recovering from that.
Dylan's on the same thing as me. He's saying duck lasagna. That can't be real. I see. Oh my God. No lamb, no duck. Barney, you don't know what you're missing. Lamb shishlicky.
Oh,
let's go to break. This is grossing me out. I got to get off this. Let's go to break closer. Come back with the ticker and see
I miss Terry's red, white, and Kenora. Oh, my God.
No deal. Break time.
So good.
SportsCage. Gross. News for the game tomorrow. Riders expecting Roland Milligan Jr. back. Edmonton Elks will have Canadian defensive back Royce Mechie back. Calgary Stampeders have signed Canadian receiver Damien Alford. He's back from his NFL tryout. That's going to help them. Western Canadian baseball tonight in Weyburn. Regina is in town. There's some U18 women's tackle football. The national championships going on at Leibel Field right now. Ontario, Saskatchewan are on the field. Blue Jays Tampa getting going here right now. Don't have an updated score there. And congratulations, Regina Pat Canadian alumni Liam Pugh, Maddox Schultz, Chase Sirkan, and Boston Tate all invited to the Canada Men's Under 18 selection camp ahead of the Hlinka Gretzky Cup, August 3 to 9. That is for Steelcraft Doors. In Regina, made in Western Canada for Western Canada. Also locations in Prince Albert and Saskatoon. Canadian-made garage door. That's important right now. Steelcraft Doors.
1-1 Blue Jays Rays.
Okay. Dylan in Saskatoon. No. How about some buckwheat cabbage rolls?
No.
Sorry.
No.
You would do it?
I'd eat them, but it wouldn't be my first choice.
Ostrich bacon guy. Okay, what did you say you're going to bring in next week for Colson? And you're not pure pressuring me into anything. I won't eat it.
Live on the radio, you're not even going to do it. On the YouTube channel?
No, I don't. Put me live in the middle of Mosaic Stadium. I won't do it. I'll walk away. I don't care. Sorry.
I'm not doing it.
What is it?
I was going to make you pheasant spring rolls.
That's got to be a joke.
No.
No, this is not. Nope.
How about bison?
No. Oh, I can't even tell the bison story that when I had a bison burger on the air. But
it won't be the bison from Yellowstone. It'll be a different bison.
No, thank you.
I think somebody's tried to take him down.
No, thank you, sir. No, thank you.
What are you willing to try?
Gravy on my roast beef that I didn't get on Saturday night at a buffet.
Lamb? Could we bring in some lamb?
I told you the 3 meats I eat. It ends with that. And I don't try and trick me like they did with the minute steaks and the liver. Those days are long gone. You know what I will try? I'll give you this.
Okay.
If you can do up a nice, what's a really good what's a really good fish in like
ocean or fresh or local?
Local. What's the best fish to eat?
Walleye.
Good. Walleye. Okay. If you did a nice walleye, what would you season it with? And isn't there lemon and...
Yeah, just lemon,
I would
pepper.
I would try that.
That's as far as you're going to go as walleye?
Yeah.
Really?
Sorry, man.
Wallaye's just regular.
I've never tried
fare.
it, though. I'm willing to try something.
Oh, my God.
Baby steps, Sharky. Baby steps.
See, Dylan's saying I have the same palate as him.
Well, Dylan's also kind of a loser then, too, isn't he?
We're smart, maybe.
Yeah.
Now, you want to talk like...
Go ahead.
I don't have enough time. We gotta go. I'm by myself tomorrow. It's an hour long, radio only, SportsCage. Colson.
So call in about food. Call in about food.
It's a lot of fun.
Double
We're back
dog dare,
tomorrow.
Barney.
Thanks to Regina Motor Products, our sponsor today, and Flooring Superstore. We'll catch you again tomorrow.